All right, what's popping? What's popping, people? What is good? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Steve the Dean in the building. We might have Miles come through. We'll see what's cracking. All right, what's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hold on, let me make sure. All right, that shit's working right. All right, let me just put up the donate shit real quick so you guys could get this shit popping. Hold on. We might have Miles come through. All right, hold on. All right, we still setting up. You know, you got to pardon us. It's late. You feel what I'm saying? It's late out here in these YouTube streets. You feel what I mean? So what's good, Steve? What's going on?
Oh man, I can't call it, man. Just appreciate to be on, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Nah, we gotta go in.
Man,
that show we did earlier today, that shit was hilarious. That shit was just comedy right there. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so shout out to everybody in the chat. Explode Duchess AT was good. Enemies defeated was popping. Brandon F was good. Abby Jackson 6 and was good with you guys. So probably ain't gonna be on here too long, but you never know. You know how it goes. Sometimes the shit goes till goes for another 2-3 hours. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, so today I wanted to talk about is self-improvement and learning the game bullshit. Is this just a bunch of bullshit? You feel what I'm saying? Is it a bunch of bullshit? Now, what gave me the idea for this topic was I put up a video that Miles did earlier. And it was talking about like some self-improvement type of stuff. And somebody left a comment on it, and I responded to their comment, but they and I hate when you guys do this. Stop deleting your comments after I respond to them, because what happens is that I responded and I think he felt embarrassed by what he said. You feel what I'm saying? So he just deleted the shit. And I wanted to read the comment on the show, but he deleted the comment. Basically, I'll paraphrase what the comment was about. He was talking about how, and some of the stuff he said, I actually agreed with. So he was talking about how self-improvement doesn't make any sense, because basically saying that to say to self-improve already means that there's something wrong with you. And then therefore saying that you have to change yourself. So he was like, how are you going to be confident if you have to change who the fuck you are, right? So now what I was telling him is he has to understand this two different things. And this will get a little deep, but this might go over some people's heads, but I'll bring it right back. Anyway, so I told him, I said, you're right on one aspect, but you're incorrect on the other. So in the spiritual sense, you don't need self-improvement because you are who you are in the spiritual sense, meaning who you are is who you are, and that's what it's going to be. And if you want to get even deeper on some deeper shit, we could, I don't want to go too far because I know there's a lot of people who's not going to understand. But if you want to go deeper, you can get into the whole thing of like where, everything's connected in the universe. So everything is what the fuck it is. So there is no self-improvement on a spiritual sense. But in the material world, in society, in the shit we doing right here, and the shit we doing right now, in everyday life, self-improvement is important. So for example, if you got a guy who is overweight and he's really unhealthy and he's about to die because he got, heart problems and all that other shit, if he starts eating right, losing weight, and and gets better, that he just self-improved. He improved himself for the better. So yeah, it's telling him that he needs to change his shit to get better. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that a lot of times when people sort of shit on self-improvement or learning game and all that other stuff, what it is really is that they want to look for every excuse to not have to do shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's really what it is. They want to find loopholes and excuses as to not wanting to have to do anything. But what up, K-Zag? What's poppin', bro?
What up, Lucario? What up, Steve?
What's going on? So Steve and K-Zag, what's your thoughts on the topic because I put it self-improvement and learning game bullshit because that's what a lot of motherfuckers sort of think and get into. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is my opinion. I was thinking about this shit when I saw the title. I have this belief of dudes who think self-improvement is bullshit, especially when it comes to women. Show me their life, and I'll show you a failure across the board.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Everything about them just says failure, self-defeatist. I ain't shit. I don't want to be shit. These dudes remind me, back when I was a kid, we used to get the big Sears catalog and shit. And we used to point to the shit that we wish we had. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly. And see, it's one thing to say, when I get old enough, I'm gonna work my ass off to get these things I want. There's another thing to say, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. And that's all these guys is
right.
Doing. They wish they had women. And then instead of just accepting the fact that they don't have what it takes and then working towards it, they bring up all these excuses. Oh, it's feminism. Oh, it's the Me Too movement. Oh, the internet has made the dating game harder. Oh, it's this, it's that. Oh, you got to be good looking. All this bullshit. It's just excuse after excuse. And these guys should just realize that they ain't shit. Just accept the fact that you ain't shit and ask for help.
Right. Steve, what's your thoughts on all this stuff?
Well, I kind of made a confession earlier today to a lot of guys about a chink in my armor and something that really I can't fix. And that is every morning I wake up, I'm a little sad because because of my self-improvement, who I was yesterday is not who I am today. And learning who I am every day and knowing that every day is a new day, it's hard to let go of that motherfucker you love. You know what I mean? That person that is stronger than you were yesterday, the one that has more drive, more ambition, more discipline. And every time I close my eyes, I got to say goodbye to that person because, like I say, I'm self-improving every day. So as I grow, I have to let go of the old me. And when I wake up every morning, I have to welcome the new me. And we're always self-improving, but that's my greatest weakness because I love me so much. And that I miss me and I care about me and I hate letting me go. But I know when I wake up every morning that it's a brand new me, a brand new. So I'm always self-improving.
Right. Now that's real talk. That's real talk. Make sure you guys get the likes up, hit the like button as soon as you come into this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And also remember, guys, make sure you click the link below to register for the seminar June 30th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Expectation versus reality. Make sure you guys check out that seminar. The seminar is going to be dope. Click that link below. We talking about self-improvement in that seminar too. So we going in. You feel what I'm saying? Bro. So we getting that shit popping. My dude Miles in the building. Miles, what's going on, bro?
What up, Miles?
What's going on? All right.
Popping. What's the deal?
Chilling.
Yeah. So the title of the show is self-improvement and learning game bullshit. You understand? Because I just put up your video on the channel. And it was a dude who he wrote a whole essay, and I wish I would have screenshotted it because he deleted it after I responded to it. And he was basically saying that self-improvement, doesn't make sense at all because it's basically saying if you're trying to self-improve, you're saying that you aren't where you want to be, so therefore you're saying something's wrong with you, and then it's like you're chasing your tail and all this other stuff. And it was funny because part of what I agreed with part of what he said, but what I said is what he's talking about is spiritual shit, meaning that there's no need to self-improve on a spiritual sense, meaning that who you are is who you are, and that is what you are. So you can't necessarily improve on who you are because that's what the fuck you are. That's spiritual shit. But I said in the material world, right? You can always self-improve, meaning that if I'm a crackhead, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm on crack and I'm out here stealing TVs and VCRs and shit and trying to sell them in the street, right? I can get off crack. I can actually get healthy, get a job, and do some shit. So I self-improved in the material world, in society. I self-improved. You see what I'm saying? But what's your thoughts on that, Miles?
Well, I mean, I like what you said about how there is spiritual shit because your soul is the identity of who you are at its core.
Right.
And that kind of doesn't change. And I kind of agree with that part. But yeah, like you said, in the material world, and as our body, because our body and our mind is material in the world, you understand?
Right.
And that grows with time and experience and wisdom, and you kind of have to, you know what it is. If you really want to talk about it on some spiritual shit, when we're our soul actually is connected to the universe, so we actually know everything already.
Right.
In reference to our soul and the spirituality and the energy that is our soul. What it is your mind, your body is trying to catch up to that.
Right.
You understand? You're always striving for the perfection of your soul. You see what I'm saying? You're always striving to understand, because the thing is, the soul, basically, it sounds crazy, but the soul already knows what you're gonna go through. You understand?
Right.
But the conscious mind has to go through it first to understand what the soul already understands.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So that dude, he, you know, maybe he really had he really thought what he was saying, you know, had some type of profundity, but he's missing the part where, like you said, in the material world, we have to go through shit. We have to experience shit. We have to acquire wisdom that allows us to have an understanding of who we were before, who we are now, and who we're gonna be in the future. And time is always moving forward. So there's no way that I can stop improving. There's no way that I can be satisfied with just this moment. Why? Because time is going on, so I must go on. You understand?
Right.
Only time it stops is when I die. And even when you die, if you did what you were supposed to do, you will have affected people in a certain way, where your name and your deeds and your energy and all the wisdom that you acquired while you were here will live on through other people that you've affected.
Right.
You understand? So even looking at it that way, within the material world, based on the connections that you make and the people that you're going to touch in your life, your self-improvement and all the shit that goes with that, because it affects other people, it will live on and continue to affect the world, the material world. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what you know, that's what game is about. That's what game is about. Because I actually touched on that on the documentary, and nigga, we got it. This fucking COVID shit, man. Got this fucking documentary on pause, but I touched on that in the documentary, but I go in deeper in the documentary, so I can't wait till you guys see that. But think about Jesus Christ. Whether you think he exists or not, the story of Jesus Christ is a level of game that where the nigga died how many years ago? We even measure time through, I mean, based on Christianity, we measure time through when he was born, and you know what I'm saying, before Christ and after Christ.
Yeah,
that's how much game the nigga got, bro. That's how much he affects the world, that we talking about time based on when he was fucking born. You feel me? So improvement is not. Yes, the soul is what it is. So therefore, there's no improvement of the soul. But the reason why is that the soul is connected to the universe, and the soul is going to be what it's going to be. It's our material self that has to live up to the omnipotence of our soul. You understand? And that's what a nigga is actually striving for when he self-improves, when he work on his mouthpiece, when he gain knowledge, wisdom, and he chop it up with other dudes that's doing the same thing. And he's affecting change and affecting people within himself and the world that he lives in. You see what I'm saying?
Let me add this right quick. When we talk about manhood, right? Now, we talk about evolving as men. We talk about maturing as men, evolving as men. The experiences we go through, we gain knowledge. From that knowledge, if we act on that knowledge, we have wisdom. Okay?
Right.
Now, we can never perfect manhood, but the whole evolution of being a man is the pursuit of perfection.
Right.
Even though we can never achieve it, you know what I'm saying? Every day, like Steve was saying, you know, you should strive to be a better man tomorrow than you are today. You know what I'm saying? You should strive for that. So when dudes, when they pass off their responsibility as men to say, you know, self-improvement is bullshit, what you're saying is you don't want to be a man. Okay? You can't. There's no way you cannot call yourself a man. You can't be in the presence of men with that mindset. You need to go over there with the boys. Because that's how little boys think.
Right.
That's all I got on that.
Right. And why do y'all think? What's your opinion on, like? Because I hear this shit all the time, and it annoys me when I hear guys talk about how, you know, game is bullshit. It don't mean nothing. You know, especially when it pertains to women. It's like they say it's all about the looks. Because I keep hearing it's all these dudes popping up with this whole looks thing, and that's like the thing, the looks, or even the money, the stat, all that other, you know, extra stuff. But when it comes to talking about game, or when it comes to talking about self-improvement or whatever, as far as it pertains to women is concerned, it's like they're like, oh, that's bullshit, that's nonsense. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Real quick, these niggas, these guys, these dudes, whoever, these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers, they just want to look like they're winning. They don't want to actually fucking win. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers want to take steroids instead of working out. That's all.
Right.
They want to take steroids to look like they got a physique, but they don't want to actually hit the fucking gym and make it happen.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Fonte again. We always go back to this shit. Nigga said, do you really want to win or just look good losing? That's all it really is.
Facts.
If you get to these niggas want to drive a car to the finish line. That's what they want to do while everybody else is running. You understand what I'm saying? And then drive the car up to the finish line and then hope nobody's looking, hop into the lane of the race and go through the finish line. Right. That's why they're looking for choosing signals. They want, Mr. Lucario, tell me what to say to this girl, and what can I do to. It's about it's about grind and experience.
Right.
You got to go through some shit to get not only the knowledge of what you have to do, but the wisdom of what you have to do. So you can do it anytime you want. Not just in one particular situation with one particular girl. That's what I keep telling these niggas. Like, you call in stuck on one bitch. When you're supposed to have that mentality and that mindset for any bitch you meet. You know, that's why I was saying it the other day on the other live stream. I was like, look, when I'm at any place and a bad bitch walk into the room, I am compelled to go holler at her. Right. Not because of the bitch, but because that's a part of my game. That's a part of who I am. Right. Because in my frame, I'm not supposed to let a bad bitch just walk past and not get hollered at. Because the rest of these niggas is over. She walks into the room and the rest of these niggas is waiting for her to look at them.
Right, exactly.
I'm not that nigga. My game tells me she got to get hollered at. And again, not even because she's a bad bitch, but because that's what the game dictates. As a man, like as a dude that fuck with bitches, the game dictates that when I see a bad bitch, she has to get hollered at. Period. I'm not worried about rejection. I'm not worried about embarrassment. I'm not worried about all the other niggas in the room that's waiting for choosing signals. I'm not worried about what they think about me. Nothing. All I know is she got to get hollered at. Period. Right. You feel me? Facts. And I'm not validating her. It's just the way of life based on who I am. And niggas don't understand that. Like, it's like, yo, it's like you can fucking I don't even know how to explain it to these niggas. But like I said, niggas want to fucking take shortcuts everywhere, bro. Like, you think a doctor's a doctor because you give him a piece of paper that say he's a doctor? No, nigga. It's about the 8 years that he studied.
Preach.
Fuck that piece of paper. Like the degree don't mean shit. It's about the 8 years that he studied, and then the other 4 years in his residency, learning from other doctors. You understand what I'm saying? Think about what doctors do. They go through like 4 years of regular school, then another 4 years of medical school, then another couple of years of actually being in the hospital and working under other doctors. That's called your residency.
Right.
That's what makes them a doctor, not the fucking piece of paper that says, "Oh, this is Dr. Such and Such." No, it's the years. It's the him going through the knowledge and the wisdom and the lifestyle of being a doctor that makes him a fucking doctor.
I'm even better than that. Most doctors in high school, they already know they want to do that. So in high school, they're preparing. They're making sure their grades is on point so they can get into the colleges where they can study medical and shit. So they're already preparing as 16, 17, 18-year-olds to get to that point. So it's a journey. It's almost a lifetime journey to get to that.
Right. So E365 in the chat, he said, do you all feel that the young generation watered down the concept of manhood with the red pill, blue pill aspects and jargon along with looks, money, and status and all that BS?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did they watered it down, they fucking not just watered it down, but they actually diminished it.
Mm-hmm.
Because instead of niggas actually seeking out manhood, they're seeking out what pill they identify with the most.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Instead of actually saying, let me go learn game and see what being a man is about, them niggas is looking at, oh, wait, you got black pill? Oh, you got red pill? Oh, you got blue pill? Oh, you got purple pill. Wow, there's so many pills. Which one speaks to me? When it's like, nigga, you're supposed to be a fucking man. That's what it's about. You're supposed to take action. You're supposed to, recognize the value in yourself and then use that fucking energy to make an impact on the world. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is with these guys is that they don't understand that it's okay to fail and it's not okay to quit. You know what I mean? And a lot of these guys out there are used to being told what to do. So they don't want to create their world. They want to mimic somebody else's world and do what somebody else tells them to do. And what they'll do is they'll carry over that information as truth. They won't even check the source. They won't even check the source. They won't even question the guy saying it. What they look at is the number of subscribers. They look at the number of clicks and the number of people that follow, other than look at what the information is being said to them or who's saying it. Because there's a lot of guys out here, they don't even use their real names. They don't use their real names. They create a bubble or a cult where these guys are just mimicking everything that they're being told, and then they'll come over to us. They'll come over to men and try to force us to think like them, and then get mad at us when we fucking fix their ass.
Right. It's terrible. And the shit that annoys me is, you have a lot of guys out here, and I've said this a million times, who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they think that they're, you know what I'm saying? Like they think that they're the authority. That's like if Tony Robbins was doing a live stream right now, and I went over to Tony Robbins live stream and I was like, Tony Robbins, but you don't know nothing about making $1 million. You don't know nothing about putting on events. I don't agree with you. I don't agree with what you're talking about with this self-improvement stuff, because like, how the fuck I look talking to Tony Robbins about the shit he doing, telling him he don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is what kills me about a lot of these dudes, when it's like, okay, you want to learn game, you calling us, asking us for advice, right? And then you argue with motherfuckers trying to give you the advice. You understand what I'm saying? So it's funny because a lot of these motherfuckers, they don't want advice. They want to argue with Kay Zagan and Steve Dedeen and Miles and Locario so that they could feel good about arguing with Steve Dedeen, Miles, Kay Zagan, and Locario. That's all that shit is. You see what I'm saying?
In a corporate world, we call a person a SME. A SME is a subject matter expert. How can you argue with someone who's a subject matter expert? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know what the fuck. That's why they say go talk to that person because they know the shit.
Right.
So if you don't know what, how you gonna be like, I don't fuck what they're saying, motherfucker. We just said that person knows all the shit. Go talk to them. So,
right.
And I'm not saying we know everything, but the point I'm trying to make is when you listen to people talk long enough, you can tell. Well, we know. We know. Game recognize game. We know when motherfuckers know what they're talking about, and when dudes is regurgitating shit, or like Steve like to say, motherfuckers is parroting. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing is parroting. So you can tell when motherfuckers know what the fuck they talking about. But I know when you and Steve do y'all email show, Tuesday, there's always motherfuckers trying to convince you that how they think is the right way to think, and it's like, no, motherfucker, no.
Well,
right.
Well, you know, real quick. The problem is it's hard to fight against someone who has a lot of experience in losing. It's hard to try to convince them otherwise because they have more experience than all of us on this panel of losing, failing, being a victim, and making excuses. And for us, we can't. It's hard to even understand where they're coming from because they have so much experience in it. They're like a grand wizard or a grand master of failure. So we can't fight that. It's a non-point to fight someone who's experienced in failing and quitting.
Right.
Right. Facts. No, real talk. Shout out to my dude James Peck with the $25 donation. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the donate button, hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes, people. Y'all know what it is get that 100 likes popping. You feel what I'm saying? We spin game after midnight. You feel what I'm saying? It's late. So we want to get all the likes and all that other shit so the video can spread around. You feel what I'm saying? So RIP B Brazzy said, pussy is for niggas who accomplish something. I disagree.
See that right there. See that shit right there. The kick like pussy is a reward.
Right. Right. See,
the game has nothing to do with women, guy. Y'all gotta understand. Women are nothing but a perk, man. They're not special. They're like the grass in the yard, man. Pussy special. It's not about pussy. You can get we are at a time in our lives that women are giving up the pussy faster than ever before. They are. It's like they're begging you to fuck them. That's how much they're doing it. So it's not a commodity. It's not special. It's not withheld from the world like it used to be back in the 50s and shit like that when they had morals. They don't have morals.
Straight up.
Come on.
Okay, let me add this because he put 100 after like he said some profound shit. What he's really saying is, if you work hard and you go to school and you get a degree and you make good money, then you deserve pussy. You don't deserve shit. Okay, women don't owe you nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because you accomplished in some fucking career field. You know what I'm saying? You're not granted pussy because of that. Come on, man.
Oh man. Now you know the thing that what I want to like get you guys' opinion on is, do you think that, like, how do I say this? Do you think guys like us should just like stop doing this shit? You understand? Or should we, like, because I remember Miles, I remember one time you was like, yo, how the fuck you keep doing this shit? When there's so many of these niggas out here that's just like, they're not trying to listen to the game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. I mean, I always got to think about the new cats coming up, man.
Right.
That's what always keeps me in the game, because it's like, bro, like, because a lot of these dudes, like Steve said, they have so much experience with failure and losing and complaining and not taking personal responsibility. But it's like, man, a lot of them dudes, we can't help them. They're gonna be lost forever. You know what I'm saying? And they coming on YouTube looking for entertainment, to help them deal with their failure, to help them deal with what they think that they can never get out of it, they can never improve. So they go online just to hear niggas bad mouth the bitch or bad mouth the female species, whatever, or just to hear, oh, when a chick hits 30, she hit the wall and her sexual market value goes down. And so these niggas is like, it makes them feel a little bit better because they're in that energy of loss, of lack, of you understand, of the opposite of an abundance mentality. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of these motherfuckers get all these subs and crazy numbers. Because truthfully, a lot of these dudes, I'm not gonna call them losers. I'm gonna say that they consider themselves losers. There's a difference. There is a difference. I'm not judging you and calling you a loser, but you already consider yourself a loser. That's why you subscribe to losers.
Damn.
You understand?
That hurt somebody's soul. We're talking about soul earlier.
With that being said, God bless all the people that fuck with us. God bless all the cats that see through the bullshit and could actually fuck with us. And really, subscribe, get on the Patreons, get on the Man Mindset, fuck with K Zaggin, get on the Bad Boy show, the Bad Boy membership. God bless those people. You understand? Because real recognize real. But a lot of these dudes, it's like a pity party. Be like, this is what they subscribe so they can feel better about themselves. It's like how a bitch would subscribe to a gossip channel.
Right.
The only thing that makes her feel better about herself is talking shit about another bitch.
Right. Right.
Let me also add this. Back when I was a teenager, the people that always would instigate fights are the motherfuckers that can't fight. But they want to see a motherfucker fight. Just like Miles, you said something very important. You mentioned the entertainment part. There's always niggas in the chat. Niggas calling in try to pit dating coaches against each other, trying to instigate beefs because them niggas don't get no pussy. They rather see two other niggas go at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the most unmanly shit to do that shit.
Right.
You need your ass kicked for that. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, y'all just hit it on the head. But I just want to say that what's important for me while I've been doing this for over 30 years is because I care about these young men. I care. I want them, and I don't tell them to get married or have kids. I just don't want them to lose out on their name and their legacy and their bloodline and knowing the worth of who they are. Right. We're in a time where we lost it, but that's number one. But number two, as a man, it's my job. I'll say use a Miles. It's my job to call out the fuckery. It's my job as a man to call out those that aren't men who try to, like the Smith or in the Bible, the Antichrist, that however you want to call them, they're coming in and they are taking away manhood. They're declawing and defanging these young men, and it is my duty as a man to call that fuckery out and not give a fuck who's doing it. If you ain't about shit, I'm gonna call your fucking ass out because that's what men do.
Facts. And I wanted to, and I'm glad you brought that up, because why do y'all think so many guys out here nowadays are so sensitive and soft when it comes to this shit? Like, this is what I keep seeing. Like, I remember we did a live stream, me and Miles did a live stream, like I think it was last year, and there was a dude on there who got in his feelings, and it was like Miles came on and it was like, look, bro, relax, like my bad. Don't get in your feelings, my dude. I don't want you to hurt yourself or something. You know what I mean? Because this is what it sounds like these motherfuckers be doing. Like, even earlier, me and Steve was on a show, and this dude, he called us, and he got in his feelings later on in the call. Start cursing us out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do these motherfuckers? Why do you think these guys are so pussy? You understand what I'm saying? So feminine. They got all that fucking estrogen in their balls. You understand? Like, what is going on?
Straight up.
It's where society's going. It's just an indication. It's just an indication of where society's going. I mean, we see what it is. Like, let's just look at because I really appreciate the video you did the other day about Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy, right?
Right.
Let's look at where shit is going. Like, look at the evolution of somebody like Charlamagne the God. Right? Charlamagne the God, before he was talking about him being married and all that shit, Charlamagne the God was eyeing these bitches, flirting with them on the show, dealing with women a certain way. He was, he showed his, misogynistic side or his chauvinistic side at least. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. He
went from that to, I would never tell my woman to check her tone. I would never tell my woman to watch her tone. Like I would only do that if I'm trying to live dangerously.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, okay. So and then you got a nigga like Drake. Now I like Drake as a lyricist. I like his music, most of it, some of it. But think about how a nigga like DMX was killing shit. He's out here, barking and talking about, if niggas fuck around, they gonna get shot. You understand? That's where we were. We were at. We don't love these hoes. We was there with it. We don't love these hoes. I got like the songs I'm talking about. It ain't fun if the homies can't have none. You know what I'm saying? Like Biggie, can't you see? You know what I'm saying? Your words hypnotize me. That's a nigga with game. Like we was spitting about game and manhood and what men do. You understand? Even though it may have been violent or whatever you want to call it, but either way, it was still representative of some type of masculinity, right? To now, the most popular, the best-selling rapper out there sings to these bitches, bro.
Right.
Like the best-selling rapper talks about his feelings on the track and about how he wishes he can save these bitches, and like he literally raps about the fact that he fell in love with a stripper that didn't want him. Right. Where we do that at? We went from we don't love these hoes to I'd never tell my wife to watch her tone, and I'm a fall in love with a stripper that don't want me. Nobody don't even know the stripper name, my nigga. Right. Like you're Drake, 23 sitting on 23 mil early on in his career. But at the same time, you falling in love with a stripper that's shitting on you. Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just an indication of where the society's going. So with all of the things that I just said, the single parent mother homes, a lot of things in our own system. Okay, another huge thing that people don't even consider: factory jobs is out of here. Factory jobs. Yo, do you know what a factory job meant to a family back in the day? Right. Do you know what it meant when a nigga with a basic education could find work and provide for his family, provide and lead,
working with his
woman, and work with his hands? Right. That is a significant thing in a society when a man can go get a job and take care and lead his family. All of the factory jobs are gone. All that's left is social media shit. Now, I'm not shitting on it because we figured out how to use it for us to make money. So I'm not shitting on it. But I have to recognize the change and what it did to society. And here's the thing: if you didn't come from a man to begin with, if you didn't come from that lineage, you're gonna get lost in social media. Right. And social media is all about opinions. Opinions is not what men are about. Right. Men are about action. I don't give a fuck what you think. I know what needs to be done, and I'm gonna get it done. Why do you think we don't get the numbers like certain dickheads get? We don't give opinion. We give facts and action. We give facts and truth to niggas. That's what we give them. And niggas don't want to hear that shit because they're lost in the pills and the lack of personal responsibility when it comes to shit like choosing signals and looks, money, status, and all
and all the black pill and the Chads and the Tyrones and all that stupid shit. Because you notice a lot of these motherfuckers. You ever notice how a lot of these dudes when they talk about the game and all that, the first thing they say is about other niggas. They be like, well, this guy I know who he gets a lot of girls because he's 6 feet, and my other friend who's 5 feet. I'm like, nigga, you've been talking for 5 minutes and we ain't said nothing about you yet. We said everything about everybody else.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They were like, oh well, Drake and so don't gotta do that. Nigga, we talking about you. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's always about some other shit.
Bro,
it's never about them.
These niggas got man crushes, bro. No, seriously. Cause these niggas look at other men and they say to themselves, if I was the bitch, I'll fuck him. I see why he get bitches. That's what these niggas is doing.
Right.
Cause I don't see why, like that Chad, who the fuck talk about, bro, if I ever call up talking about some other niggas, someone got a gun in my head, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't see like say that shit. Bro, that is some of the most hetero-flexible shit I've ever heard, bro. Like, bro, you don't know. One thing is this. And Steve said something that kind of made me think about something because he was like, he hate to see his old self go because he love himself so much. And I was like, this nigga vain like a motherfucker, kind of like me. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm so vain, I don't give a fuck about what another nigga got going on. You know what I'm saying? And because that nigga ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what he look like. Any bitch that fuck with him and fuck with me, her experience with me is gonna be better because I'm me, not that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's what these dudes gotta understand. It's just something unique about you. You just have to bring that shit out and stop looking at other dudes.
Facts.
Well, here's a thing that's going on. If you look at mom is a victim. Mom blames. Mom's unaccountable, and mom is just very emotional. So you got to look at these boys. They have not made the cut. The cut away from mom. They stop. They don't relate to men because they relate more to mom because of mom has been coddling them. Mom's been giving them inconsistent discipline. Mom's been teaching them how to be emotional. Mom's teaching them that they don't have boundaries, no coping skills. And they teach these boys how to be more dependent on mom. And then on the other hand, you got everybody's a winner. You don't get your ass more fucked up like we used to get and all this other shit. They don't have any of that. So what happens is they take the umbilical cord out of mom and they look for a YouTuber, not a man, but they look for a YouTuber to coddle them like mom coddled them. Yeah. That's why they relate to all these guys out there that complain, bitch, whine and moan because they see mommy in these guys. And then when you men come Pied Piping, being a man, you are a weird taste. You are odd. There's something wrong with you. Why are you so mean? Why are you so adamant? Why do you yell at me? Because mommy didn't do that. So that's it, man.
Yo, real quick, I just want to add one more thing. Like another indicator of where society's going. Look at how they deal with bullying today.
Yes, man.
Just think about that for a second. Do you remember how, to me, because I had a few bullies in my life, and dealing with bullies was an important thing for me. I swear to you, it was such an important thing to me because I remember a lot of fear was generated for some of the bullies I had in my life. But then there was times when I learned how to face them motherfuckers. I remember one time I had this bully, I think I was in 2nd or 3rd grade. And the day came when I wasn't taking it no fucking more. The day fucking came. The nigga said, I don't even remember what he said. I put the nigga in the headlock and I was punching him in his head until the teacher got me off of him, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right before that, I think it was around Thanksgiving, and we made a turkey thing, and we put the paper and made it turkey. Right. Is there something wrong with this?
Yeah, why is that shit sounding like that?
Hello, we good?
Okay, yeah, you good now.
Yeah. So we made the turkey, and I'm ready to go home and put it in the window for Thanksgiving and shit. That nigga, he saw me in the schoolyard and ripped up my turkey, my nigga. Ripped up my turkey. And let me tell you what happened. I saw my teacher walking to his car after. So he ripped up my turkey, and the teacher was coming, and he ran. So I'm standing there holding my turkey, and my teacher, his name was Mr. Man. I will never forget. I said, Mr. Man, Tramel ripped up my turkey, and he punched me in my face. And do you know what the nigga said to me? He said, you gotta fight your own battles. I'm off the clock. His fucking car. What? So, my nigga, the next day in class, I was tight. When I saw the nigga, I was tight. And I don't care or know what he said. I blacked the fuck out, put that nigga in the tightest headlock I could, so he couldn't get out of it. And I kept beating him in his fucking head until the teacher got me off of him. You understand me?
Right.
And what I'm trying to say is I needed experiences like that to let me know, like, yo, you're going to have obstacles in your life. You're going to have shit wrong in your life. Shit is going to fuck with you. Somebody's going to rip up your turkey. What are you going to do about it, nigga?
Right.
But look at today. Oh, it's bullying and in social media and the bullying and my child doesn't deserve this. Your child needs it.
Right. And that's the pussy shit about, especially with social media, the bullying on social media. Because listen, you know what's funny to me? This is what I always found funny.
Cyberbullying. I'm kind of
yeah, I got so many. There's so many dudes on YouTube, the internet, and all that other shit that got issues with myself. I know dudes that got issues with Steve the Dean, right? But these niggas never call the show. They never call the show. They never send us an email. They never hit us up, right? But they'll do 10 videos on us. They'll never actually come and talk to us. You understand what I'm saying? They'll never confront us. This is what I'm saying, where I'm like, call me, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's actually talk to me. If you talking about me, talk to me. Don't talk about me, talk to me. But see, that's man shit, though. You feel what I'm saying? That's man shit. So I'm like, if you have an issue, come talk to the nigga you have an issue with. But dudes don't want to do that. And this is what I'm saying, where, you know, it's gotten so bitchified, you feel what I'm saying, on some pussy shit, and it seeps into every other fucking thing, and especially when these guys be dealing with women. And then dudes wonder why they have issues dealing with women, because the woman could see the bitch in you. You understand what I'm saying? So she's like, I'm not fucking with this nigga.
Facts.
And all we're doing is we're performing an exorcism. We're trying to purge the bitch up out of y'all. That's what we're trying to do. But y'all want the bitch to stay. You know what I'm saying? We can't help you after that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So guys, get them likes up. We got 80 likes. We need 100 before we get to these calls, people.
Yeah, man. Yo, manhood is no joke, man. Manhood
it's hard work, man, nigga.
Let me tell you something, man. There's a reason. There's a reason why so many of these motherfuckers is opting to chop their dicks off, bro.
Right.
Man, because let me tell you something. Just like my fucking teacher said, yo, go fight your own battles. I'm off the clock.
Mm-hmm.
That's what manhood is about, bro.
Right.
That right there is an example of man, because it's shit that gotta get done no matter how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And because you're a man, a lot of times nobody gives a fuck to help you like that.
Exactly.
You gotta figure it out yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Bro. You fuck around and get a bitch pregnant. You gotta feed that. You understand? And ain't nobody worried about you. Ain't nobody. I mean, most men can't go down to the welfare office and get that shit. No, nigga, you gotta work.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
These are the things that, like, personal responsibility, strength, and fucking understanding that obstacles are not. It's not a bad situation. It's an opportunity for you to learn how to deal with shit.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But too many of these niggas, they look at a bad situation in the face and they blink.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They blink because they pussy.
Right.
And they don't understand that, oh shit, this is something I'm supposed to go through so I can get stronger.
Exactly.
They're like, nah, fuck that, son. I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, yo, sayings like, What doesn't kill you make you stronger. Shit like that don't even register with these little niggas no more, bro.
Right.
Like in the Marines, they tell you pain is weakness leaving the body. You think you know what the fuck that means? Like they literally have to go into the military to learn that shit. Like they can't just learn that shit on their own. They literally have to go into the military, and even then, they still might not even learn that shit.
Right. And again, it's like how these dudes expect to deal with women when they can't deal with just other shit in life. Because look, the next Bad Boy membership program I got coming out is called How to Mentally Prepare Yourself to Deal with Women. You feel what I'm saying? Because dudes got to understand that you got to actually mentally prepare yourself to fuck with chicks. And this is why dudes can't fuck with women, because they're not mentally prepared. This is why dudes are scared to approach women, because they're not mentally prepared to deal with what comes with, her rejecting them or whatever the fuck it is. They're not mentally prepared to deal with a chick when the chick don't want to fuck with them no more. These guys are ready to kill themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're not mentally prepared to deal with a chick who's uncooperative and who got an attitude. So it's like a lot of these dudes are so soft. They're not prepared for this shit. You see what I'm saying? And, shout out to my dude AV with the $10 donation. But go ahead, K-Wagon.
No, I was gonna say these niggas want to fight over bitches. You got niggas. Didn't you tell the story about a nigga? I think it was you, Lucario, that a nigga he found out his chick was fucking with a dude, went to the beach, killed her and some kids.
Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. There was a story.
There was 10 other bitches in bikini thongs that he could have fucked with.
Right.
He focused on this one bitch.
Right. Yeah, there was a story with a guy. He killed his ex-girl and her kids because she broke up with him. You understand what I'm saying? This is what the fuck we got out here. We got all these Elliot Rodger goofy ass niggas, killing motherfuckers because they can't get no pussy. Right. You understand what I'm saying? It's terrible. Charlie Master in the chat says self-improvement in game works, but if you are given wrong advice, you'll regret it. Vetting advice is where people struggle. That's facts.
Yeah,
that's facts. And that's what you guys got to do as a viewer and a customer. You got to vet the advice that you're getting. You understand what I'm saying? Even from us that's talking, you got to vet the advice that you're getting, because if you vet the advice that you're getting, then you would realize which advice makes sense, which advice doesn't, which advice is some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Because look, I was watching this dude. This guy, he has a business channel, and he said, what you need to do is if you looking for a niche, like let's say you're trying to learn something. So for example, guys will come to us because they're trying to learn game, right? They said that if you listen to 10 different guys on how to learn game, right? And 9 of them are saying shit that's similar, and there's one that's saying something totally opposite, and he sounds like totally off the wall with it. That one guy is bullshitting. You understand what I'm saying? He don't know what the fuck he talking about. Because whenever you're gaining advice in a certain niche, there's always going to be some similarities across the board with everybody who's talking this shit. So if you got a bunch of dudes telling you, listen, keep it real, be authentic with these chicks, get this shit popping, and then you got a nigga talking about, yo, just lie to these hoes. That nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Let me add this. Yeah. Okay. For me, there's logical based advice and emotional based advice.
Right.
If you're saying I don't approach chicks because a long time ago this one chick embarrassed me, so now that's emotional based advice. You know what I'm saying? Versus logical, because a lot of dudes it go back to the look shit. Okay, looks aren't logical because they're subjective to anyone. I'm saying. But we talk about behaviors. Between the 4 of us, that's the biggest thing we talk about is behaviors. Okay, not only your behaviors, but the shit that come out of your mouth. Do they match your behaviors? Do they align? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these dudes, when they talk about just look, they don't understand that, yes, do women pay attention to the way you look? Of course, everyone does. Okay, that's not being debated. But at the end of the day, we know women go off of feelings. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about your behaviors, we're acknowledging, hey, yeah, women might look at you, but their feelings is what really governs their decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's why your behaviors matter. Yeah, but it's all
Right.
Facts.
But here's the thing, you got to use common sense, and you got to realize it's this simple. We said it earlier today, Lucario. If the game has nothing to do with women, and you're listening to someone that's bitching about women, then you think that motherfucker has game.
Right.
Because the motherfucker that has game he's going to talk about women if he's asked a question. But you'll never hear K-Zog and Miles or Lucario crying about women, society, Me Too, feminism, anything under the sun they want to bitch about. Men don't complain about women. We don't. We don't. But you gotta see it. You gotta ask yourself, if the game ain't about women, then why are they bitching about something that has nothing to do with the game?
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's where critical thinking comes in.
Yeah.
You understand? We gotta get 2 more likes, people. 2 more likes. We'll take some phone calls. But that's some real shit. Because look, if you're trying to learn from somebody, but that person you're learning from is bitching about chicks, but you try to learn how to get chicks.
Exactly.
Does that even make sense? You feel what I'm saying?
You learn.
Like you got these niggas out here. Yesterday it was MGTOW. Now today they're a dating coach. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is that? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, real quick, let me give you a history. Real quick,
hold on, caller. Steve, what were you saying?
Real quick, let me give you a history lesson. Remember, there was never MGTOW at first. It used to be all PUA and seduction community. But I looked it up. In August 8th, 2010 or 2007, I think it was when the Mystery Method Pickup Artist show came on VH1. Once that
right.
on TV, women start to pick up that, wait a second, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden, the PUAs started to try a new trick. And okay, since we can't teach about the game, let's bitch about the game.
Right.
Facts. So, caller, what's poppin'? Who this? You. Hold on. Oh shit! The fucking wizard. The speakers is fucked up. Hold on. Because I cannot hear this motherfucker. Hold on. What is up with my speakers, man? You, caller. Okay, you can hear us? All right, I'm gonna try to fix the speaker so it will be louder. So what's good with you, fam? Hold on, my bad. God damn it. The fuck is going on with my shit, man?
I can open lines up if you need me to, brother. Just let me know.
Yeah, open up your lines, Steve, because this shit is acting stupid today for some reason.
I'll set it up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna set it up.
Yeah, we'll have Steve on. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit. This shit acting super retarded right now. Like the speaker's acting funny, then the Skype is acting funny. So call. I'm gonna have you call back on Steve's joint because this shit is acting stupid. Man, hold on. Let me try to force quit this shit. This shit acting retarded. All right. Yeah, let's have Steve, you go open up the lines. We get that shit popping for right now. I don't know why this shit acting funny right now. Man. So guys, call into Steve's number. It's 515-605-9373. So that's the number to call in for Steve's joint. Because my joint is acting goofy as shit. Man. But yeah, it's crazy, man. This shit is crazy out here. How it's just so many dudes who are just on that other shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
On that other shit. Man, but guys, make sure you get the likes up. Make sure you hit the donate button. Also, remember, June 30th, all of you guys, click the link below. Sign up for the seminar, June 30th, Expectations versus Reality, What Men Need to Know to Really Be Successful in the Dating Game. Is going to be on June 30th on Zoom. So make sure you guys register for that seminar. If you are not going to be in the seminar, you are slipping. You understand what I'm saying? You are slipping in the game right now. You feel what I mean? You guys need to make sure you get that shit popping.
Some of you guys really need that shit. No, I like really mean that shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Man, Aqua Drag, he said the number ain't working. What are you talking about? No, he set it up. He set it up. Don't worry, he sent up the number.
Try it again.
Right. But he said, when is the Game Kings documentary coming out? The Game Kings documentary is coming out when, Miles? Probably at this point, because this is what happened. COVID-19 fucking happened. It stopped the fucking production. So as soon as we could start the production again, we're gonna start the production again. But the shit is 85% done. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, so hopefully I'm hoping by at least by the end of the year, November, December, hopefully. You feel what I'm saying? We don't got that much left to do with it. What happened, King Zaggy? Say it again.
At least that shit on Christmas, goddamn it. Everybody got that.
You said leak it on Christmas? I know, right?
All right, the lines are open now, brother.
Okay, so the lines are open now. 515-605-9373.
Yeah, we have one. We got one in the queue right now.
All right, cool. So
Your
we get
show
to
will go live in 5 seconds.
all right. So guys, call in.
Okay, so lines open. So you want me to bring him in?
Talk Radio.
Yeah, you can bring them in whenever.
All right, Eric Code 443. You're on, sir. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Steve Dean Williams? My name is Aqua Dragon, man. How you doing tonight, bro?
Oh, you got all the guys on there. It's just not me, but it's all the guys, brother. How you doing?
What's going on?
I'm all right. For my small panel, how you doing tonight? I just want to know, I just have a question, man. I mean, there's no beef. You know, we've been talking and everything. And like I said, I'm a fan of yours, Steve. But what's your major issue with MGTOW dudes, man? Like how come you guys like hate us so much?
I
That's all I want to know.
I don't hate you. I pity you. It's not hate. Pity. And the reason I pity you is because you are learning how to be more asexual than being a man. Because what you're doing is you're running away from the truth. You're running away from something that is not even a perk. You're running away from women, and women have nothing to do with the game. And the fact that you want to run away from it, no matter of fact, if you do your history on it, it was created around a decade ago. There was no fucking MGTOW before 2010 or 2009. If you do your history, and what you'll learn is all you're doing is you're getting coerced by a group of people trying to teach you how to be more like a bitch than a man. So I don't have a problem with you. I just pity y'all and feel bad for you because men don't walk away from shit.
Good point. You're right about that. As a man part, I will say this: there are some MGTOWs I don't associate with, like MGTOW incels who hate women, or MGTOWs who just strictly misogynist. And I don't believe nobody's asexual because I don't think that exists. You be a gay, straight gay, or bisexual.
Wait,
you know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody's asexual.
Wait, before we throw it to the panel, sir. Before we throw it to the panel, what's your last name?
Davidson.
Okay, sure, you're lying to me, but okay, Davidson. So here you go, Mr. Davidson. How old are you, Mr. Davidson?
I'm 32 years old.
And okay, so when did you start with MGTOW?
I started back in late 2016,
okay,
2017ish.
So
and the reason why
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Wait. I don't give a fuck about your why. I'm going to prove a point. Were you not? So you're telling me that as Davidson, it's not okay. You want to fuck? You're a grown ass man deciding to change your last name to use going your own way. Do you hear what I'm saying? Can I finish? Right. Can I tell you a story? I mean, you will be men. I respect me. I didn't go MGTOW because I hate women or I ain't know the game. That's why I listened to you on Lucario because you guys teach us the game. The reason why I met MGTOW because I kept putting women above me and putting above my purpose. And the thing is, a lot of us didn't have a sense of direction. The only thing MGTOW doing is just making it appear. It's basically the same thing you guys do. See yourself first, making a woman be a part of your program.
Like, that's the same thing y'all teach, right?
Wait, no, Miles, wait, real quick.
And that's the same thing
hold
that
on,
we do.
Mr. Davidson, hold on. Miles doesn't teach you to be Miles. Lucario doesn't teach you to be Lucario. K. Zaggin doesn't teach you to be K. Zaggin. They teach you to be separate and independent as a man. They don't teach you to follow a bunch of other bitches.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is
not follow. We said that they teach you to put yourself first. We didn't say follow the people.
Do you know
it's just an ideology. MGTOW is not a group; it's an ideology.
Oh my God, guys, take the wheel. I just don't understand.
What happened, King Zach? You look like you ready to
figure out, dog? Because, bro, these MGTOW niggas, bro, they got like 20 different definitions of what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas ain't going their own way. They going their bitch way. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what I don't understand. Because when I first heard about MGTOW, what I heard was a bunch of motherfuckers who had a problem with the divorce laws, and they had a problem with the child support laws, and they basically said, "I'm not going to get married no more."
Exactly.
Hold on, nigga. Okay, I'm not going to get married no more and put myself in a position to get fucking raped by the court. And my thing is, what we're teaching you will prevent you from making bad decisions with the wrong bitch. We're not teaching you to go in your own way. We're teaching you to have it your way, motherfucker.
Right. But caller, real quick.
Okay.
Wait, caller. Caller. You're right about it. See, you said they're teaching you about the government and family court and how they got raped in family court, right? Am I correct? Right? They're talking about that, right?
Which is a fact.
Wait.
These are facts, man. These are lies.
It's their facts, man. It's not your fact. If you're a smart ass man, why don't you go to the head of that motherfucker and ask him, why was he the bitch in the relationship? Why was he the one being ran by the woman? You don't even know their fucking story. All you hear is them bitching about the end result. But have you ever thought that maybe they were the bitch in the relationship? Have you ever thought they were the one begging the bitch, maybe got her pregnant to keep the bitch? Have you ever thought about asking that question? Because you think that your story is their story. If you got this mindset that if K. Zaggin killed a motherfucker on Jupiter, by the time it reaches Facebook, you're gonna think you could go kill a bitch in Jupiter and shit. That's how they got you motherfuckers plugged in. You don't know his story. You hear him bitching, right?
Right.
But so do you know his story?
Don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong, OG. I'm sorry, because don't get me wrong. It was some things that in my life that I made mistakes on myself. So I'm not gonna say and play victim because it's some things I played a part in. But it was some things that I was blue pill on, with the Disney type of mindset. And then when I listened to you, Lucario, and the dating coaches, you know what I'm saying, about the truth about dating and women, that's when my eyes open. I say, so that's what I did wrong. That's what I did this wrong. Okay, let me do this better to improve my, stuff with women. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I did.
But this ain't about bitches.
But the thing is about when it comes to MGTOW,
it's this what we teaching you. We keep telling you we ain't talking about bitches. Why don't you look at your fingerprint and does it say MGTOW on your fingerprint? Does it on your fingerprint? Does it say MGTOW?
Nope.
Okay, so we can do your
my own fingerprint,
right,
my own identity.
Okay, then why are you taking the identity of a motherfucker you don't know? Why? Steve, check this out, OG. It's not of a motherfucker I don't know. It's the ideology. That's the same as like I'm an alpha male. I make it simpler. You, Lucario, Miles, all y'all in the same group. As far as what I mean is, what makes y'all similar? All y'all dating coaches. So y'all part of the dating coach field. Even though y'all not on one team, but y'all still similar with the what y'all do as far as your livelihood. So MGTOW is not a group thing; it's a mental thing. It's not about.
There's a difference because this is the difference. This is the difference, though. This is the difference. Hold on. It's the difference.
It's not left like that because I'm my own person. I'm my own individual.
But see that this is the difference, though. This is the difference. Right. The difference is if you say you're a dating coach, if you say you're a coach, that's what you do. Cows aren't saying that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They saying this is who I am, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's different. So I'm saying. Right. So what I'm saying is. Say it again.
Huh?
What I'm saying is that a coach. what we do as coaches, hold on.
He's trying to talk, just be quiet.
Let me just say this. What we do as a coach is teaching you a certain thing, right? So this is what I'm doing. I'm being the coach, right? But I this is not who I am. You understand what I'm saying? I'm who I am. I'm Mr. Lucario. I'm Hashim Lucario. You feel what I'm saying? That's who I am. So what I'm saying is that MGTOW is the identity for these dudes. This is the thing. This is so they've gravitated to an identity. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. You see what I mean?
Okay.
That's the difference. So, because for example, there's a guy. Hold on. There's a guy on YouTube right now. Who I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to promote this goofy ass nigga. But there's a dude on YouTube who was a MGTOW, or I think he probably still calls himself a MGTOW, but now he gives dating advice. Right now, the funny part was this MGTOW nigga used to be in my comment section talking about, yo, Miss Lucario, your advice is fire. This shit is crazy. Oh my God, yo, I love what you're talking about, right? I did one video where I critiqued MGTOW. This bitch ass nigga got upset, went on a live stream, was talking shit about me. I called into the live stream to talk to him because that's what men do, right? So while we're on the live stream, I said, let's keep this shit civil, right? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you the story. I said, let's keep this shit civil. While we was on there, it was, I would say, basically civil. As soon as I hung up, because I was like, look, I gotta go. I hung up. Then the nigga started talking shit about me after I hang up. Not while I'm on the phone, after I hang up. Now, the only reason he did all this is because I critiqued the MGTOW. But the thing was, the reason why he was upset is because he looks at it as his identity. You see what I'm saying? And so he felt like I was talking about him. You see what I mean? And so what I'm saying is that for a lot of guys out there, when they talk about this topic of MGTOW, this is why dudes get so sensitive about it, because it's become part of your identity. You understand? You're so attached to the shit. You see what I mean?
That's why he called up. Because the first thing he said when he called up, why do y'all hate MGTOW? You know what I'm saying? He did the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not triggered.
Yes, you are.
Because I understand it better than guys who are not it, and then I'm still going to be that because I don't care what nobody think about me. I don't care what y'all think about me. You know what I'm saying? And
yes, you do. That's why you
You're not a man.
So we can get a mutual understanding.
Stop lying.
Because as men, we supposed to understand each other. All this beef that's going on is ridiculous.
You're not a man. You want to know why? Because let me tell you what a man does. Miles a man. You want to know why Miles is a man? Because Miles stands on Miles. You want to know why Lucario's a man? Because Lucario stands on his name. K-Stack stays on his name. You, my friend, you stay on a moniker or acronym or whatever the fuck that silly shit they making up. Hey, look, dude, I'm telling you what's going to happen. It's going to go from MGTOW, from you to stop jerking off, and then in 10 years, that no flap shit, and then 10 years after that, it's going to be suck a dick. I bet you. It's going to go just like that. It's going to go from MGTOW to stop jerking off, and in about 10 years, they're going to start telling you, well, we're going to have to start sucking dick. And I bet you're going to be a part of that shit because all you're doing is following the herd, and you say you're a man? How the fuck are you a man following a bunch of bitches? How?
I'm not saying that. I'm not following them. It's not about them. I'm not following them. I'm my own person. So it's about the mentality. It's about the alpha male red pill mentality. I'm not following anybody.
What is alpha about running?
What is alpha? To y'all follow y'all. Follow y'all for y'all advice.
What is alpha?
What is alpha for y'all advice?
What is alpha about bitching about women? What is alpha about bitching about women? Tell me.
No. OG.
It's not
I don't explain because I understand. What I do is it's this guy on my Facebook. I'm gonna say his name. He actually like an incel. He actually talking about, hey, you know, that reject me, hope y'all die. And I said, yo, what's your problem? I said, listen, man, first of all, improve yourself. Like improve some of your social skills and your seductive skills. Listen to Lucario and them and to get information. Don't be on here angry about women. You can get chicks not that hard. I'll be actually helping guys on how to get chicks by telling them, okay, you know, just do it this way because we did it was wrong. I don't complain about women. I don't do that because I understand them now.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And I need to understand.
Let me ask you a question.
All I complain about OG is the gynocracy of our society. It's all about
here we go.
gynocracy and how it affects men and
Here we fucking go.
That's what I, don't like. When it comes to basic female nature, I don't do it no more because I understand how they operate.
Time out.
I don't complain about that anymore because I know how to deal with it.
Sir, I don't need to be rude. Please, I'm not trying to be funny. What the fuck is female nature? I don't even understand. What is that? What is? I'm not being funny. Explain female nature. Because I've heard that stupid. What the fuck is that? What is female nature?
Oh wow, you the third OG dude to ask me that. It's basically the way female human beings operate.
Why do you give a fuck?
What they do, how they operate, and why they operate.
So why do you give a fuck?
Huh?
Why do you give a fuck how they operate?
So I can deal with them, accordingly, because the way I was dealing with before didn't get me anywhere.
Sir,
you know what I'm saying? If you got to understand.
No, you don't have to understand. It, right? No, you don't, because Miles. Hold on. Miles understands Miles. Lucario understands Lucario. K-Zaggin understands K-Zaggin. They don't give a fuck about these bitches because these bitches ain't shit. So how can there be female nature? How can you worry about women when the game ain't even about the bitches? What does female nature got to do with you as a man?
Okay. Well, okay. Let me break it down. So when I some of his videos, right, he said, okay, women are emotional, blah blah blah. So when you deal with it, you got to deal from an emotional standpoint. That's how you can't deal with logic. So for example, if I like a chick, you trying to be all logical and rational, you realize why it ain't working. Well, Lucario and the teachers, he's like, listen, you got to come at her from a standpoint where she understands, which is more emotional. So that's how they operate. It's different from how we operate. So when you interact with them, trying to get with them, like, you know what? Let me come at her from more an emotional point. Blah blah blah. To get her that way. Lucario has said something like that in his video.
K-Zag is trying to talk to you. Hold on, go ahead, K-Zag.
Hold on. See, Caller, this is your problem, and I'm not saying this personal to you, but a lot of you niggas that subscribe to that MGTOW way of thinking, y'all allow a woman's behavior to dictate yours. Okay? Your behavior should dictate a woman's. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with a lot of weak motherfuckers. You say, well, she's being this way, so I gotta be that way. No, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You be the same way out the gate every fucking time. You don't switch up what you do. For no chick. You know what I'm saying? But you got dudes tap dancing around bitches because she in a certain type of mood. That's not the way men behave, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's like this.
Mood, not the other way around.
It's like this. If you wanted to get a pair of Jordans, right, and go to a sneaker store, and they don't have Jordans, let's say you go into a sneaker store, you say, let me get Jordans. They don't got Jordans. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna go find another store and get Jordans.
Right. So do you need to know? Right. So you don't need to. Right. So you don't need to know the nature of that sneaker store, do you?
My main thing is get the Jordans. Yeah.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. You don't need to know the nature of that sneaker store. You don't need to know how that sneaker store operates. Right. You just know. Listen, I'm going to get these sneakers. They ain't got the shit I want. I'm bouncing. They got the shit I want. I'm fucking with it. That's it.
That's it.
It's that simple.
You can't get more simple than that.
So Steve, OG Steve, the next question, Steve. So like when I listen to your commentary, when you say, okay, when you approach a woman, don't approach her like, okay, you and I think a couple of their coaches, including Lucario, they say when you approach her, don't approach her with like low confidence or don't approach her all nerdy. Approach her in a way that she'll respond to you a certain way. So that's the female nature. I mean that you dealing with them with though they're going to respond to you the way you want them to respond to you accordingly. If you come at them all like low confident, all geeky and all insecure, that energy that you come off, they're going to react based on that energy. Versus if you come at them confident, suave and smooth with game and with some flavor in the ear, as you say, Steve, they're going to respond to you differently and better.
But see, the problem is you still keep thinking you're doing it for the chick, though. That's the problem.
Respond to you a certain way.
No, but that's the problem. You keep thinking you're doing it. No, but that's what I'm saying. You keep thinking you think you're doing it for the chick. That's the problem. You understand what I'm saying?
No, it's not for the chick. No, I ain't saying for the chick. I'm saying you're doing it for her to respond a certain way You know what I'm saying? Even though it's for you. Basically, if you're coming at it, like I said, a weak way, your result ain't gonna be what you want, because you're coming at it all weak. You come at it strong, then you'll get a better result.
Y'all misconstrue everything.
I'm saying you just want to get something. Brother. So that's why you got to approach them
what does that do with
on a base level.
Where's the question?
I'm not saying I got to be like you or Miles, but the base level way. Go ahead.
What is the question, though? What is your question? What you said was a statement. What was your question?
About what?
You just made a statement. Did you have a question, or is that what you wanted to say, sir?
Oh no! No! I was asking, like, I asked somebody, and the Carlos said something. I was like, it's not for the. He said, you doing it for the chest. It's not for the chick. It's for you. But when you approach women, you got to approach them with confidence, with seduction. You know what I'm saying? You can't approach them all platonic.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? It's about getting straight to the point what you want.
Yeah. Well, but look at your story.
Right.
Wait, 443.
Correct, right?
Why did you go to Metal? What was your reason for going to Metal?
I think I told you before I talked to you. Well, the reason why I chose the ideology is because I kept putting myself second. And I said, let me have this ideology.
Sir,
I put myself first, put my purpose first, and deal with women on the fact of they got to be a part of my program.
Wait. How are
you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So that's why I went.
Where are my crackers at? How are you putting yourself? How are you putting yourself first when all you're doing is regurgitating what somebody else is telling you to be? How are you putting yourself first when we know your name ain't Davis, but we'll just say it for shits and giggles. How are you putting your name first when you're following a person that's bitching about women, a group of men that's bitching about women, and all you're doing is regurgitating what somebody's telling you to say, because you never took the responsibility to say, you know what? The bitch ran over me because I was weak, soft, and my pussy was tighter than hers.
I agree. Right. I agree, Steve.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
I agree that I made some mistakes of my own. I said that. I admit that.
But you're making
let me say it.
But you're making a bigger
Not every MGTOW is the same. Some MGTOWs I don't.
I call it gay towel. I don't call it MGTOW. I call it gay towel. Okay, gay towel. And here's the
fine, gay towel.
Okay, gay towel. When I'm saying it doesn't matter if it's mid, gay, or high towel. When a woman looks at you, you ain't got nothing to offer a woman except jargon, dog. That's what these motherfuckers on this panel trying to tell you. You're going to continuously fail, and you're going to continuously blame women for the fact that you're failing because you are following an ideology that is declawing you and defanging you and making you asexual. There's no fucking such thing as perfect.
No, I disagree with you. I love pussy.
Okay,
I love pussy.
Hold on, time out. When Miles talks about purpose, it's totally different from your purpose. Miles is coming from a man's perspective. These motherfuckers don't know what purpose is, because if they had purpose, they would be an individual instead of a collective, man.
Let me add this. See,
so basically what you're saying is, I'm putting a name on it. It seems like just on a collective. Versus if I took the name off, the MGTOW name off me, that's the only thing you see the problem with. Versus everything else I told you about me is actually the same thing what you say. Like,
no, because you identify with that.
Man, stuff like that. So if I take the title off me, would that make you better?
No, it's not the title. It's your fucking mindset. It's not the title. It's your mindset. Okay, let me say this. Caller, you said
my mindset is good.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on.
My mindset is good.
Hold on, just for a second. You said you used to put yourself second. That means you were following.
I can't hear you because I didn't speak up.
Okay, nigga, you ain't gotta hear me. Everybody else can hear me. Okay, so you went from putting yourself second behind the bitch, which means you was following a bitch. Now you're following a goddamn ideology that's not yours. So, bro, all you do is follow shit. Okay, you don't create your own lane. That's your motherfucking problem.
Mm-hmm. Why can't you be David Tao?
You said I'm following.
Why can't you be David Tao?
Do what?
Why can't you be David Tao? Why you got to be somebody else's name? I don't have my crackers with me.
Okay, fine. Take them. Oh, okay,
No,
okay, fine.
don't do it for
Instead of
me.
saying men going his own way, I'm a MGTOW.
No.
I'm a MGTOW.
No.
I'm a man going his own way.
No,
How about that?
don't do
I'm
it
a
for
man. Huh?
don't do it for us. 'Cause we ain't trying to get you to change.
No,
Be
no.
proud of who you are.
Okay. No, not for you, but it seemed like that sounds worse when I say men going their way.
No.
I'm a MGTOW. I'm a man going his own
Sir,
way.
let me tell you
I'm a
about
man
these.
going his own
Okay,
way.
let me tell you
How
about
about
these.
that?
Let me tell you about these great men on this panel.
Huh?
Let me tell you about these great men on this panel that you might not understand. They can smell a bitch from a mile away. I'm just being out. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying the guys on this panel can smell bitch. And if we smell bitch, what you think the bitch is going to smell? Listen to what my K-Zag said.
And I agree.
But if you agree, how the fuck are you
I agree
MGTOW?
with having an alpha mindset. I agree with that, Steve. I'm not disagreeing with you.
You don't have an alpha mindset because you want to parrot and mimic something that came a decade ago. You're 32 years old. So from you born to 22 years old, you're telling me what was you doing? Waiting for MGTOW to come around? So you waited at home waiting for Mr. MGTOW to come knock on the door for 22 years?
Well, it's not about winning on mix. It was about, I didn't have a sense of direction based on, where my life turns out. So I had to get bucket seats to realize that fire is hot.
Two questions.
And also, I listened to other men who are more experienced than me, giving me the game, saying, okay, this is what you should do. This is the right way.
Sir, are you biblical?
Yeah.
Do you believe in the Bible, or do we need to go towards the Matrix? Which one you will pick, the Bible or the Matrix? Which one? Are you religious?
I'm not religious.
Okay, well, let's go to the Matrix.
I'm not religious, but I still believe in God.
What was the job of the Smith? What was his job in the Matrix? To maintain order and make sure that everybody is unplugged. Because if you became unplugged or single-minded or the one, you were dangerous, right? So what you don't understand is a lot of these guys are working for women, young man. All these MGTOWs and all these fucking abbreviated things, they're working. Think for a second. How is it someone just comes along on the internet and then all of a sudden has 50,000 subscribers, then has 70,000, and within a week he's at 200,000? Do you understand that this is something going on deeper, where they're taking your claws away from you? They want you to think Miles, Lucario, K-Zaggin, they're the enemy because they don't want you to know your truth. They would rather plug you in on some bullshit. Because let me tell you something, MGTOW is going to go away in a few years, and then what are you going to do then? When MGTOW disappears, like PUAs, what are you going to do then when they disappear?
Well, I don't follow PUAs because I have my own punchlines. But what about this? I'm gonna take the name off of it and just follow the meaning. Be your own man. Have your own journey. Put yourself first. I will always do that.
You understand?
If it's called MGTOW, if it's not called MGTOW, go away.
All right,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it regardless. Go ahead.
Do you understand? One of the guys that were teaching that shit was named Sandman, and they were talking about a turd flinging monkey or some shit. And they were telling you to fuck balls and shit. Do you understand? You're listening to guys that were dating and fucking dolls and marrying dolls. Do you understand?
I don't agree with every other. I don't agree with every other. First of all, I don't agree with every other MGTOW. I don't associate with every other MGTOW. I mean, besides the base level meaning, anything beyond that is different kinds. Like I said, I don't fuck with MGTOWs who hate women. I don't fuck with black pill motherfuckers. I don't fuck with incels who just like Elliot Rodgers. Even though they can be MGTOWs on the base level, but outside of that, I don't fuck with that. I fuck with men who are MGTOWs at the same time still want to date women like it's myself. I love pussy and who wants to understand women. So let me see if I can understand them.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? You think all of us are similar.
Wait,
all of us are similar on every aspect.
Sir,
I don't fuck y'all.
Here's the
I don't do that shit. Like what?
Sir, here's the $1 million question. We got the calls. Why is it? Here's the $1 million question.
I'm sorry.
If MGTOW is all that you say
it
is,
go ahead, OJ.
If MGTOW is all that you say it is, why isn't Miles MGTOW? Why isn't Mr. Lucario MGTOW? Why isn't K-Zaggin MGTOW? If it's what you say it is, why aren't these that MGTOW?
Okay. Okay. How about this? Well, Lucario, he has the same base ideology. He's red pill. He's alpha dude.
There's no.
And he puts himself first.
Sir, time out. He was red pill before there was a red pill, man. You
Right.
Hey, he was red pill.
Right. And I get that. And the difference is with Lucario, he's in a relationship. He's not single. And I don't know if Miles is single, but Miles had that same ideology. Be a man, put yourself first, follow your dreams, have women be, see if they can be a part of your life. You know what I'm saying?
What is single? What does being single or have to do with it?
That's all it did.
What does being single have to do with it?
That's all it did. That's all it did, man.
Sorry, Lucario's talking.
Now I just want to ask you, what does being single have to do with anything?
Do what?
Now, so what does being single have to do with anything?
Well, one of the main reasons of MGTOW is racial alpha men who decided not to be in relationships, who decided this is his date and not get into a relationship. Only between me or somebody like you.
Okay, so why don't they want to date? Hold on, why they don't want to date?
That's what you are.
No, why? Okay, so why don't they want to date or be in a relationship?
Because on some real shit, most women today ain't shit. Most women today ain't worthy of a relationship. I'm not saying women is bad. I'm not saying all women ain't crap. What I'm saying is, today's with social media, the slut,
Here we go
a lot of women ain't really relationship material.
Okay, why? I'm curious. Why? Why?
And that's it.
Why? Why aren't they relationship material?
That nigga still doing a robot. You doing a robot still.
I just explained. I explained because a lot of women ain't worth it nowadays.
But why? Why? Give me examples. Give me examples why.
Huh?
Give me examples why. Why are they not worth it?
Do what?
Why are they not worth it? Give me an example.
All these females, they're not wholesome like women back like in the 50s and 60s.
What,
sir? A lot of women cheat a lot.
Sir. Okay, let's take a step back for a second because
Go ahead,
I wanted to give you this cracker because whoever told you to mimic what you said has you fooled and suckered. Because let me ask you a question: have you fucked every woman in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Have you fucked every woman in the world?
No, I have not. Steve.
Okay, so the guy you're mimicking and parroting, has he fucked every woman in the world?
I'm not mimicking him, but no man has fucked every woman in the world. And I would say, I say every woman is bad.
So then how can you make that generalization when you ain't even fucking with bitches? You ain't fucking with women. So how, you know what you're doing? You're using that as an excuse because you know and I know if a woman gives you a pinch of pussy, she gonna run your fucking ass. Can we be honest? You're using that as your excuse.
Not no more.
No
more. No, G. Because I already learned my lesson, dog. But I'm Simba, man.
Wait. Sir, you just told us. Hold on, Polly. You told us that the reason why you're single is because women are the scourge of the earth, or they ain't shit. They all this. But let me tell you. But you know something about Miles, Lucario, and K-Zag, and what separates them from these MGTOW things? We all teach you to judge every bitch on how she treats you, not the next man. Because we don't give a fuck about the next man. But with your parroting and mimicking Polly, right? But with your parroting Polly, you're saying, Rob, don't mess with women because women are changed. Rob, and you ain't even fucking with bitches, dog. So how can you make the broad statement, man? Come on. I got a cracker here. Take it. Come on, Polly. Why are you mimicking that shit?
So OG, so you telling me that women today ain't different than women back in your day? Or you
guess what?
Where they were more wholesome?
Yes, they're giving up the pussy faster. They're fucking at rates that are.
So that's my point.
But you ain't getting no pussy though.
So what's I still don't see the point though. I'm saying so what does that have to do with you not so you're saying because chicks is more easily accessible to fuck. That's the reason why that you wouldn't get into a relationship.
I won't say necessarily easy to fuck, but a woman a lot more openly, promiscuous because they're not shameful anymore. So
But
what does that have to do with you being in a relationship, though?
I feel as though she got good qualities. I'm gonna keep her on level 3. You know what level 3 is? I call it dating. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We're more than friends and benefits. We're just dating. So
okay, so let me ask you a question. So hold on. So listen. So if you if you're dating a woman and you like her, and she wants to continue seeing you and be your girlfriend, what are you gonna do?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna tell her I don't do relationships because I just don't know them. So the furthest I go is dating. If you down, cool. If not, I'll keep it.
Okay, cool. And that's so you're gonna stop. Hold on. So you're gonna stop seeing her, and so you're gonna stop seeing the chick you like and likes you.
I feel like that's fine, but my mentality is I can't trust them. I can't trust her with my heart anymore, man. I'm not saying she's gonna break it. I'm not saying woman's bad. I'm not gonna marry her.
Right. You gotta give a bitch your heart. Why are you talking about your fucking heart? We do. I've never heard Miles say, "Hey, Mr. Mario, why don't you give that woman your heart?" Have you ever heard Miles?
He on that Backstreet Boy shit. Quit playing games with my heart. With my heart. I should have known from the start. With my heart. With my heart.
No, you gotta be kidding what you
with
saying.
My heart.
Who the fuck falls in love with a bitch today, man? They ain't worth love. What the fuck you talking about, dog? Look, man.
Next call.
All right, yeah, we have to move on. We got to move on. We got to move on to the next call.
All right, next caller. All right, well, hey, all right, okay. Well, we got to grab the other caller, sir. We appreciate what you calling, and tell the other Metals the cuddle party is going to be on the corner of suck a ball and lick some dick. Okay, so have a good day, sir. All right, area code 321. You're on, sir. What's up?
Yo.
You
hear me?
Yeah.
Yo. All right. So that last guy, he has a problem giving his heart out to women. But Lucario and Miles Cunningham, they have a problem with giving their dignity out to women. I heard one of them say, I think it was Miles. I don't know which one. One of them. They said that they don't mind when a bitch rejects them because it's part of being a man. I don't know what part of being a man has to do with a bitch shitting on you, but
oh my God,
being fucked up. So fix that shit.
Wait, sir.
Say what the fuck you want to say.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead, fellas. They
you want to take this one?
Speak, sir.
I don't even know.
No, I'm talking about how the fuck you moving, bitch.
Wait, you don't want to. You gotta go to my website see why I'm moving, bitches. But it ain't about me. You talking about Maz Lucario?
Wait. I need him to hold on. I need him to rewind. Let's rewind. Hold on. Let's go back.
Hey.
Wait. Hey, bitch, when I raise my fucking hand, that means you shut your ass up. Now you sit your ass in a room and let Miles and Lucario reply to your fucking cake ass. Shut your goddamn ass up and let these men talk, motherfucker. I'm sorry, Lucario and Miles.
I don't understand what the fuck he's saying. That doesn't make no sense. He said we give a woman our dignity because we said we don't care if a chick reject us.
I can't make it up.
That don't even make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't understand what he said.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand it. I can't reply to him. I don't know what he's saying.
Hey, that shit broke my brain.
So what the fuck is he talking about?
Okay, so 312, can you explain what you're talking about, please? I'm gonna open you back up. Please explain what you're talking about, sir.
Cause you always trying to let me explain. I was listening to Miles or Lucario, one of them, and they were talking about getting rejected by a certain female. I don't know who the fuck it was, and a lot of men had to object on that getting rejected. And Miles said that it's part of being a man, letting bitches shit on you. Now, if you run with them motherfuckers, Steve, you is just as dumb as them
Okay,
niggas.
sir.
All right. So hold on. So wait. So a chick rejecting you and shitting on you?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask him. So is a chick rejecting you, shitting on you, sir? That's the question. Is a chick
Don't
rejecting
mute
you?
me next time, bitch.
Is a chick rejecting you, shitting on you, sir?
What the fuck you mean? What? Okay, now I know you a dumbass nigga. So you gonna let a bitch break you?
Keep your motherfucking tone down, bitch. Keep your goddamn tone down, nigga.
That's not playing you?
No, that's not playing you. You don't even know the definition
not
of playing.
playing you.
You don't even know the definition.
Wait, okay, so hold on. So every chick you talk to supposed to get with you? Is that what you're saying?
What you said?
Is every chick you talk to supposed to get with you? Every chick you talk to holler at you. Is that what you're saying? Every chick you talk to, you holler at, they get with you.
You heard what the fuck I said?
Man, get your cake ass off this fucking thing, bitch. Shut your ass up. Eric Code 314, sir, you on, sir. What's your question?
You're stupid.
314, what's your question, sir? 314 going once, 314 going twice. Okay, we'll go on to 713, then 707 next. 713, you're on, sir. What's your question?
Yes, sir. How you doing? My name is Daniel. I'm from Houston. Shout out to K Zagging. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Lucario and Miles. I have one question. Now, I was actually watching one of Lucario's older videos. I think it came out about a year ago. I actually watched it last night, and it was a very, very interesting perspective. But his video was titled "What Alpha Males Don't Tell You About the Game." I don't know if you remember that video, but basically,
yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah,
you have two types of alpha males. You have the alpha male that's gonna forever want to, fuck different bitches and stuff like that. Then you have the alpha male that go through that stage of doing that, but later in life he might want a family, he might want that, but because he has that alpha male strength in that type of status and personality, some girls might just only see him as a fuck buddy. Like, for example, I had this very, very consistent fuck buddy that I had over 2 years, right? And she was so consistent as a woman to where I was like, okay, cool, like, I kind of started to like her, but then when she told me one time, she's like, "Oh, I only saw you as a guy that was just fucking me, and I just thought that's all you wanted." So the Cardi was just basically saying that there is a lot of pros to being an alpha, but then there are the con sides of being an alpha, because sometimes women might not want to go there with you because they just look at you as the fuck buddy or the guy that just want to fuck them. So my question is, when you're in a relationship, is it okay, or is it, well, I guess it's okay to be, say, 90% alpha, but maybe 10% beta or whatever, to draw that woman in, or to be, I guess, in that type of situation. I just want to know y'all.
Okay, all right, hold on. Stay right there. 713. Wait. All right, hold on. Stay 713. Stay right there. We'll let the guys answer. Just stay right there. We'll let the guys answer that question, as I do say on that shit.
Yes, sir.
Miles, Lucario, y'all, however y'all want to do it, y'all go ahead and answer the question, Jim.
Miles, you go first.
Yes, sir.
Well, I just want to say that you should be yourself, first of all, but there's no reason for you to to think of it that way, where like, should I be a certain percentage beta, or like never choose to be beta at all. Like, what the, like, I don't even see nothing about that.
Yes, sir.
What I'm saying is to do what you want to do. Like, do what you want to do. Don't compartmentalize the shit. You understand? Like, be who you are. And on top of that, you can't let the actions or decisions of a female dictate who you are. Like, you being who you are 100%, if she's down with it, then she'll be in the relationship with you. If she's not, then she won't be in the relationship with you. That's all you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about like quantifying alpha and beta and all of this type of shit. Like, it's all about you. Like, it's all about you leading this woman, you providing a certain framework for the relationship, and you leading and providing. That's it. If she's down to be with that, that's it. You understand? The thing is just that you have to.
Yes, sir. And also,
anyway, look, hold on one second. Any relationship that you decide to be in with any female, you have to understand that at some point it will end. You understand? And here's why you have to come to terms with that. Because even if she doesn't leave you, one day the bitch gonna die. You understand? So even if
Right.
even if she chooses to spend the rest of her life with you, what if you're a little bit more healthier than she is, she's gonna die. She's gonna fucking die. And that's something that you're gonna have to come to terms with. Every relationship is gonna end. You see what I'm saying? So worrying about quantifying alpha and beta and all that type of stuff makes no sense. The most important thing is being who you are as a man. But Lucario, it was your video, so you should answer this dude.
Mm-hmm. And so you're saying that should you try to be a little bit beta to get into the relationship? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm asking, should you try to be beta? But I'm just saying, as a male, like, is being alpha male full 100%, or is it somewhere along the spectrum? Like, for example, like some people might not look at being a compassionate person as being alpha. You do what I'm saying? I look at it as being alpha because that's just me. But somebody else might say, "Oh, that's beta," or whatever the case may be. But I'm a teacher and I deal with kids, so I have to be compassionate, and I'm naturally a compassionate person. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. Well, that's the thing. The thing is this. It's about being a well-rounded dude. You understand what I'm saying? So it's about having balance. It's about having different levels to you. And so what happens is a lot of times when you have a guy who's, what some of these women would consider an alpha male that they'll just use as a fuck buddy, or they'll look at those guys as they're good dick, but that's it, because they don't have any other qualities that make them interesting further than that, which is why they look at them that way. You see what I'm saying? But let's say you're a guy that she considers that has good dick, but on top of that, you smart, on top of that, you charismatic, on top of that, you got fucking shit going on in your life, you making money, you doing all this other stuff. That's going to make her want to gravitate to you and be with you in a relationship because you have other things that she can relate to. You see what I'm saying? And so if you just a dude who got good dick, but she can't interact with you, then of course she's not going to want to, look at it on that next level. But if you are a well-rounded dude, then she's going to be like, she's going to want to fucking get with you ASAP, because she's going to be like, yo, you're like the perfect dude because you're on point on all cylinders. You see what I'm saying?
All right, Kate, Zach.
Yes, sir.
All right, Kate,
yes, sir.
you want to go? Hold on, caller. We got two more guys. Hey, Zach, would you like to go ahead?
I want to add this because, and I don't want to put words in his mouth.
Yes, sir.
But what it sounds like he's asking is, if I come across a chick that I want to be with, but she don't want to be with me because she thinks this way of me, do I switch up and change how I am to what she want me to be? And the answer is hell fucking no. Okay, all that means is you're not compatible. That's all that means. And you can move on to the next shit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, caller, I just want to say a few things. Another thing that's bad about being a man, I don't know if Lucario covered it, but I'm sure he has before. Women are going to cry. They're going to want to fuck you. They're going to want to kill themselves. They're going to have babies by you. And they're going to want to be married. Those are the bad things. They're going to always want your dick. They're always going to think about you and always want to be with you. That's the bad side of the world, okay? Now, as a man, I want to tell you about men real quick. Now, men can take two different paths, and I can use myself and Mr. Lucario. Well, Lucario, I can use myself and K-Zag or even Miles. A man has a choice because he's a man.
Okay.
You can either retire. I retired because I wanted a bloodline. I wanted a family. I wanted a legacy. That's why I got out. Now you have some men out there that just want to keep on keeping on with their life. But what you don't understand is, as a man, you're always a man 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and even on Sunday. There's not one day that you take off as a man. That doesn't happen. And last thing I want to tell you about you saying be 10% beta, understand this. Even a zebra is alpha in a herd of zebras. If you have a zebra in a herd of zebras, there's one zebra getting all the pussy, because in that herd, he's alpha. But if you put a lion in the equation, he will fall down a notch. And what I'm saying to you is, if your woman smells any type of bitch, spineless, no balls, or your pussy's tight, I'm talking about even if she can sense it or smell it, don't get me wrong. She'll marry you. She'll date you. She even have a kid by you. But you know who she's going to be talking to late at night? Miles, what you doing right now? You know who she'll be videoing? Hey, Lucario, how you doing? So just because she's in your bed doesn't mean she's in your bed when you ain't a motherfucking man 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and even on motherfucking Sunday.
Right. I just want to say one more thing real quick.
Yes, sir. And
I just
also,
wanna-
Miles wants to say something. Miles wants to say
I
something.
just want to say something real quick. Just don't think of it as alpha or beta. It's the same kind of thing we was talking about before with the other caller, where you get yourself lost in these ideologies. You understand?
Right.
Whatever you want to call it, as long as the most important thing is being yourself. Reason why you have to be yourself is because you're here to live your life. Okay? If you're doing anything other than being yourself, you're living someone else's life. You get that?
Let me add this, caller. And then listen. I did a video a couple months back titled "When the Side Dude Has More Influence Over Your Girl Than You Do." You know what I'm saying? And in that video, I was talking about how I could make a chick wake up in the middle of the night, lay next to her man, and leave the crib and make it some excuse. Okay. When her and the man about to go on vacation, I was like, before you leave with that nigga, come by, let me get that pussy real quick. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And my point is this. See, he was the nigga that was bending to her will. I made the bitch bend to mine. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want you to understand. Okay, that's all I got on that.
Yes. All right. Did you have another question real quick? 713 before we bring in 206. Go ahead. What's your question?
And also, this last thing. I'm sorry, y'all. This last thing I just want to say, and I just want to just admit something. And there's a lot of guys that's listening to you that we have to overcome. A lot of guys, and I've been like this back in my life, back in the day, or whatever the case may be. A lot of guys, we are so focused on the results or the reaction of women when all we have to do is what you say, just be ourselves. Me being myself, I didn't have some women that didn't want to be with me, and then me being myself, I had women that's strictly on my dick. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they was themselves, but they looking at the woman that wasn't want to be with them or wasn't fucking with them. They looking at themselves like, oh, did I do something wrong or whatever? And that affects their game when they wasn't doing anything wrong. Just be yourself, and the right woman will come. So that's one thing I learned from y'all.
A caller, do you have a book or a magazine next to you? You have a book or a magazine next to you? I'm going to show you. Go find one real quick. I'm going to show you what it means to be Lucario, K Zaggin, and Miles in 3 pages. I'm gonna show you something magical because it is not a lie. It's something magical. Okay, so can you go get one real quick? Hurry.
Okay.
Hurry. What's your little
Okay, I'm actually outside. I'm actually taking a walk outside in my apartment complex.
Well, okay. Well. Imagine you have a book in your head. I hate to use that imagine shit because I'd rather you have a book in your fucking hand. But if I told you to turn 3 pages in that book, you will understand what it's like to be Miles, K Zaggin, and Lucario. You want to know why? Because when you turn those pages in the book, you're focused on what needs to be done, meaning that there's no rejection when you're turning those pages. There's no thinking about women. You don't give a fuck about what people think about you or anything like that. You're focused on what needs to get done. The thing about Lucario, Miles, and K Zaggin is they're trying to teach you how to be single-minded. And when you think and stand on your fucking square, that means you're operating within yourself, and that's all they're telling you. They don't give a fuck about the outside world. But what I want you to do when you go home, just take a moment to turn 3 pages. And in that moment, you're turning those 3 pages. I guarantee you're going to cut the whole world off. You're not going to worry about women, rejection, and all this shit that these motherfuckers been calling in, bitching about. You're going to be focused on turning 1, 2, 3. That's how these men operate, and that's how simple it is. It's not complicated, brother.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much, y'all.
All right, you have a good one. We got it.
Have a good night.
All right, you too, brother. We got caller.
Thanks for calling, man. Be safe.
Thanks for the call, bro.
Thanks for the call. Area code 20. Oh wait, you hung up. Don't get scared. All right, area code 347 and 614. 317. You're on, brother. What's up? (317) 347. Going once. 347. Going twice.
Yo.
You're on, sir. What's your question?
Yeah, how you doing, man? First and foremost, man, I want to thank y'all, for taking the time out at 2 a.m, talking all y'all shit. And I'm 29 and I've been listening to y'all for a while now. Question is this, right? Because there's a lot of people out there giving out game,
and giving out tactics and techniques and all this other shit. I see that the most important thing is really knowing yourself as a man and understanding your boundaries and understanding what you want out of life. So my question is, what advice could you give as like a catalyst to get to that place sooner of getting to know yourself, of getting to really understand who you are as a man?
Okay, guys, y'all, who wants to go first on this one?
Well, I say this: you gotta listen to your gut and actually do the things that you really actually feel like you want to do, versus doing shit that you think you're supposed to do. You understand? And so a lot of guys out here, unfortunately, they're doing shit they think they're supposed to do. They're not listening to their gut. They're not actually being authentic. They're not being real, because most guys, what they're doing is this: they want to gain a certain outcome. So in order to, they're like, I'll do anything to gain that outcome. You understand what I'm saying? So in trying to do anything to gain that outcome, they end up losing themselves, meaning they end up losing who the fuck they really are. They end up doing shit that they probably don't want to do. They end up doing shit that's out of their own character. They end up doing shit like, for example, like a dude might want to tell a chick, hey, listen, I just want to, hook up with you. I just want to fuck, right? But he's too scared to do that. He's too scared to be himself because he's scared of losing the pussy. You feel what I'm saying? So he thinks I got to go about it a certain way and everything like that, and then therefore he loses himself. So when you're finding yourself as a man, and you got to just be on some, this is who I am, period, and I'm ready and willing to take whatever comes with being who the fuck I am. Because even that last goofy ass caller that called in talking about, yo, how y'all niggas gonna let a chick reject you and she shitting on you and all this other stuff? That's the type of dude who he don't know who the fuck he is. You understand what I'm saying? He's up there looking at his life through trying to avoid rejection from some chick and feeling like a chick is shitting on him because she rejected him. You see what I'm saying? Because he's looking for validation through her, and therefore he's gonna probably do a bunch of fucking fuck shit just to try to get a chick. You see what I'm saying? So that's.
Now, you want to go next, sir?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna answer your question by telling you about how I discovered my identity as a man, or when I got in touch with that. And the time that I got in touch with that was when I was able to leave corporate America. All right, because once I was able to leave corporate America, I was able to make money based on my own efforts, my own creativity, and my own energy. You understand? I literally took control of my life. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what made the difference for me. That put me in a space where everything I was doing, I did it because I loved to do it and not because I had to do it. Right? And with that being said, every decision I made was something that spoke to me directly. So speaking to me directly brought out my identity as a man, which allowed me to make other decisions in other facets of my life that was able to really like nurture and bring out that energy of who I really am. You understand what I'm saying? So I think like how you make your money and how you sustain your lifestyle is a big part of bringing out that identity in your manhood. Why? Because it goes back to your personal responsibility. And when you're really responsible for yourself, when you're literally signing your own checks, is different from when another man is signing checks. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job or nothing like that. You might be a different kind of person where that's a part of who you are. Like you thrive in an environment where you're employed and you're doing your thing and you making money and so on and so forth. So every man is different. But I'm just saying that I was able to start making decisions and live my life a certain way that actually spoke to the energy of who I am as a man deep down inside. You see what I'm saying?
K-Zach, you go. I'll go after you, K-Zach.
Let me ask the caller this. I'm going to ask you a question. Don't feel no shame in it. It's just a simple question. You go to bars, right?
Yeah.
I go to what?
Bars.
You go to bars?
Nah. I don't really go to bars, nah.
Okay, I mean, but you've been to bars in the past, though, right?
Have you been to bars
I
in the
said you've
past?
been to bars in the past, though,
Have you been
right?
to bars in the past?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me
I've
ask you
been to
this.
bars in the past,
Let me ask you this. When you went, did you ever buy a woman a drink?
Did you ever buy a woman a drink?
Did I ever buy a woman a drink? Nah.
Never?
Never?
See, this is the thing.
Well,
When I
I'm
go
not
to
judging.
bars, I'm
Well,
really because
Is that a question? Yes or no? Never?
my friends went to bars and shit like that. Nah. I never bought a drink for a girl. Nah.
Okay. Well, the whole point I'm trying to make is a lot of guys, the reason why they have trouble is because they have the social conditioning, the social programming, where they think they have to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? They think, like, one of my pet peeves is I don't believe in buying the bitch a drink at a bar because it's the quote unquote customary thing to do. I don't believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe when you deal with women, you deal with women on your terms. You don't deal with women on their terms, nor do you deal with them based on what society says. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, you have to stop being worried about what women think, first and foremost, but also what other people think in society around you. Because you might have some people in your family that might say, hey, she's a nice girl. You need to date her seriously and take her off the market. You'd be like, I ain't trying to do that shit. Because there are mothers who will shame their sons for just casually dating. So at some point, you have to get to a point where it don't matter what no one else says. You do what the fuck you want to do, and whoever don't like it can fuck off. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get to that point. That's all I got.
All right, caller. This is what I want to say for you. All right, for me, and I'm gonna kind of go the Miles route. For me, when I was young, and I'll be honest with you, I used to talk a lot of shit to girls, and then I go over their house and they start unbuttoning my shirt. I get scared and run off. I even at 9 years old, I was naked I was naked with the babysitter or a chick that was a babysitter. I was naked and I was so nervous in the bed with her, I couldn't get my dick hard. I'm just being honest with you. I was nervous as fuck. But the thing was, when I was 9 years old, but when I was 9 years old, I thought I knew everything and I knew nothing at all. And when I met my mentor, okay, this is me learning how to be a student of the game. Because what my mentor did was we kept bugging him because he was the one getting all the pussy. He was the women were coming at him, throwing the pussy at him. So we kept saying, teach us, teach us. So what he did was he asked us, do you want money? That was our first test. Do you want money? And all of us little fucking kids said, yes, we want money. And he dug out quarters, pennies and shit and threw that shit on the ground and waited. And those that went down there, he said, stand over there. Everybody else get the fuck out of my face. Why? Because when I asked you, did you want money? You thought money was the 5s, the 10s, the 20s, and the 50s. But that penny on the ground is a penny more in your bank account than you have right now. You say you want it, but you remember the first lesson from my mentor was your thoughts have to line up with your behaviors. If you said you wanted money and the opportunity was on the ground, even though it was a form of a penny, a nickel, and a dime, and you didn't go down and get that fucking money, then you don't want to be a part of the game. So what I'm saying to you is I had to learn how to be a student of the game. And I will throw, this is where I throw the bad boy membership at. See, the thing that you've got to do is you got to learn how to be a student of the game by pushing aside your ego and your self-importance and either getting with Miles, getting with K-Zag and getting a bad boy membership and learning under somebody that is going to be honest and reliable and is not going to bullshit you. That's how you start. You got to be a student of the game. But being a student is never questioning the mentor. You can ask questions, but don't question him because then you're not teachable. So that's all I want to say to you. If you want to take the next step is either getting with Miles, Mr. Lucario, K-Zaggin, and saying, okay, I'm ready to learn. That's how you need to do it, brother.
All right.
Okay? All right. So we'll throw you in. You have a good one. We got another call in. Okay, young man, you be good. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right. Respect to you. All right. Air code 614. Then we got 314 next. 614. What's up?
Peace and prosperity, fellas. How y'all doing?
Chilling. What's good? What's good?
What up?
Yeah, man. I hear y'all always talk about the game isn't about women. It's really just a perk. And as a 21-year-old young man, I just wanted to know if you guys could look back in y'all's past when y'all was my age, what piece of information would you give yourselves?
Man, I would say, you know, I would tell my younger self, or, you know, guys your age, is don't think you know everything. You see what I'm saying? That's one big piece of information, because a lot of young dudes, they think they know everything, and so it makes it to where it stunts their growth. You understand? Or they make a lot of fucking mistakes that they could have avoided because they was too hard headed to listen. You feel what I'm saying? So I would say just don't think you know everything. Keep an open mind and always be willing to learn more. You feel what I'm saying? Because even at, you know, when you get older, you still want to always keep an open mind so you can learn. You feel what I'm saying? And the younger you learn that, the better, because then you, at least at a younger age, you knew to actually learn more shit, and so you could become wiser as you get older. You feel what I'm saying? And actually get more shit done and succeed more and get more benefits out of what you're trying to do. You see what I'm saying?
All right, Miles, what you got on that, brother?
Man, I was trying to. That's a good question.
Very good question.
So here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
My first like thought was to say that a bitch needs to respect me. That was my first thought. Because here it is. It's like, without respect, nothing matters, bro.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's not as pussy is not as important as respect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
So simply thought, that's what I would tell my younger self. Respect is way more important than pussy, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
With that being said, you're still a 21-year-old whippersnapper.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So what I would say to my 21-year-old self in its entirety is that always strive to be the nigga that a bitch has to respect.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because I have to leave room to grow. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to continue this, because like you said, Lucario, you don't know everything yet.
Right.
You don't know everything yet. So the bitch gotta respect me, but she also gotta know that I'm working on it. But while I'm working, bitch, you got to respect me.
Right.
And I don't need your pussy if you don't fucking respect me.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I'm working though. I'm working. Yeah, I'm learning. It's a process, and I get that. But bitch, I don't need your pussy without your respect. You feel me?
All right. K-Zach, what you got, brother?
Now, I love what both Lucario and Miles said. I'm just going to add this. I would say to any dude, this is what I would say is no man in their 20s, especially their early 20s, college age, should be in a goddamn committed relationship.
Fact.
That's what I would say. Is don't do that to yourself. You know, don't, because you think you're doing something good, but all you're doing is robbing yourself of your glory years. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that shit to yourself. Chill. Right. Now, if you eventually, you know, want, like I know Steve is big with the legacy shit, and so am I. So if you do want that, I would say wait until if you in college, graduate college. If you want to start a business, get your business going, get everything established the way exactly how you want it while having fun, and then maybe later on in your late 20s, 30s, you can do that shit. But spend your 20s building and fuck it. That's all I got on that.
Well, I don't want Miles will make me eat a cracker because I feel like I'm about to parrot Miles and shit. But there's two things I want to say. First, I would go back to the 13-year-old me who was crying over a 24-year-old. See, my first piece of pussy was a 24-year-old woman, okay? And she broke my heart, right? I was crying, holding on to pillows, singing sad songs and shit. And what I would say to him is ride that feeling out and accept the feeling, taste it, and this is the last time you're ever going to go through it, because every man has got to get that heartbreak. You got to get that break. You know what I mean? It's going to be someone that, and again, for me, 13, I was crying over there. I would be sobbing like a bitch, and I'm proud of that. But I would tell him to ride the wave. It's going to get better. Just know that this is the last time you ever going to get hurt like that. That's number one. The next thing I would tell myself is this, and this is where I gotta take a piece of a cracker off of Miles. What he was saying was, at this moment, if I'm talking to myself, make it about your time, and make sure you learn how to fall in respect with a woman. I don't want you to fall in love. I want her to be worth your time first. Then I want you to fall into respect. Don't fall in love. That's what the bitches do. Let the women fall in love. I want you to fall into respect with a woman, meaning that, like Miles saying, I don't want to say everything he said. I'm gonna take what he said because I'm a parrot. I'm not one to parrot, but everything Miles is saying is on point. That's part of falling into respect, because my time is something I can't get back. So I want to make sure every move that I make with a woman is worth my time. I don't, like Miles said, I'm parrot again. Fuck her pussy. I don't give a fuck about these bitches. Like I say, every morning I cry. I feel like I want to cry because I get so used to loving me and stalking me and digging through my trash and peeping out the window and looking at me. I'm infatuated with myself. It's the hardest thing to me to let him go, because I know when I close my eyes tonight, I gotta say goodbye to me, and that's more painful in the world, because when I wake up in the morning, I get to say hello to the new me. So that's what I would tell my young self: stay on point, make it about your time, fall into respect. That's all I want to say, gentlemen.
Facts.
Okay, and I'll say this, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, y'all. I appreciate that as well. Now, when you say fall into respect, man, is it to the point to where if a bitch is 1 minute late, I tell that bitch to go back home and come back and try again later? Or is it I can just tell her,
You're
real
king.
smoothly?
Sir, you don't need to ask us. This is what we're trying to tell you. You're king. Your name is your definition. You don't need to ask us. We should be asking you. What are you going to do if a bitch is a minute late?
Right.
Tell us what the fuck you going to do.
Don't
What
get me
are you
started
gonna
on
do if a
time
woman's late?
shit. I'll make a bitch pay for being 1 minute late. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but he's king.
I'm gonna tell that bitch leave.
Well, then there you go. You don't need us.
That's what you do.
That's
We're
what's
here
up,
to
bro.
guide you.
Pay, bro.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right.
I appreciate
all right.
y'all,
Respect to you, young man. Okay. We'll throw you back in.
Be
We
safe
got
out
area
there.
code 314.
All right.
314 is up. Then 860, you'll be next. Or wait, 314. We got you, 314. You're on, sir. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Can you hear me, bro?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I've been trying to get on for Hellas because these niggas been tripping all night. But I really appreciate the advice you gave me earlier about approaching women and just being consistent, because I really overcame my fears like today, like just by approaching every single woman who I found attractive, basically in the right situation. And I'm just starting to realize that it's about me as a man, and cooperation with these women is more important than pussy.
Facts. Real talk.
Good job, young man. Good job. Did you have a question, sir, though? Did you have a question?
Yeah, I'm also a college student. I'm 22 and just trying to talk to more women and just hooking up with them. But there's potential for me because I do want to get married one day and kind of sow my seed and keep a legacy. So should I just keep these chicks in the loop, these college chicks, or just put them to the side and just worry about them when I become a professional or whatever?
All right, guys, y'all want to ask that?
Nah, bro, just have fun, fuck them chicks, and as you get older, you gonna meet some chick you wanna make your girl, make your wife, and then you call it a day. So you ain't got to think about all that right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as because right now you should be just having a lot of sex and having a lot of fun, because you'll learn more about yourself and what you like in women, so that you'll better be equipped to pick a chick who's good for you. You feel what I'm saying? So you want to test out the different types of women, and then be like, okay, I realize when it comes to dealing with women, I like this, I like that, I don't like that, I don't like this, and then you just keep it moving in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Miles?
Yeah. How
hold on. We're gonna
if I'm just hooking up, though.
Hold on. We gonna answer the question. Hold on. Let that guys go ahead, Miles.
Yeah, I want to say that because so here's the reason why you can't get into a relationship or a serious relationship too early, and you want to experience a number of bitches, right? Because even if you get with one bitch, that bitch is going to transform into different bitches during the course of the relationship.
Right.
So you need to deal with a bunch of different bitches. So when you do lock down that one bitch, if that's what you want to do, you can understand how to deal with all the different bitches that she gonna transform into as the relationship.
Facts. That's real talk.
Okay.
No, I just, man, it goes back to what I said earlier.
Hold on. No.
Man,
Hold on. What they're talking.
Bro, you a baby, man. You young, nigga. Just whatever you trying to accomplish, whatever your career field is, just while you fucking these chicks for sport, you know what I'm saying? Understand that you have something else going on that you need to do. You said earlier that you eventually wanted to have a legacy. Okay, cool. Don't worry about, like Lakari said, don't worry about that shit right now. Like, bro, that's so far off into the future. Have fun, because you can't get these days back. And when you 42, you're gonna be thinking back when you 22 and how you ain't make shit count. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy that shit right the fuck now before you wake up and be what woulda, coulda, shoulda. So just enjoy yourself. Don't take these women serious. They're recreation. Bro, it's like playing pool, going bowling, or playing darts. That's what a bitch is. You know what I'm saying? Recreation.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy, young man, because I'm a crazy motherfucker. Now, I used to be an ex-gigolo and a whore, so let me tell you why I got out. So I've been fucking since I was 13. What I would say you do in August, if you're allowed to go back to school, go to the art district and start to do nude modeling in the art district, and you'll get paid like $20 an hour, and you'll be able to fuck all them women in there. I would also say go to the poetry clubs, because a lot of motherfuckers ain't going in there. Bitches dress up like they in a club for motherfuckers that give mental stimulation. The next thing I would tell you is, like these men on here are saying, that you've got to fuck. What I'm saying is you got to live. I'm saying you got to go through make sure you at least have an orgy, threesome. You fuck somebody's wife while they watch you fuck.
Right.
To the point where I had a woman ask me to jerk off on her eggs before I left her. So you want to live. What I'm saying is you want to get all that out the way. And even if you get it out the way, they still gonna come at you, because even when, the thing you don't understand is when you got that ring on your finger, they're gonna come on you even more, because that means they know that they can fuck you on the side and you ain't gonna fuck up what they have. So what I'm saying is keep stacking your name. Keep working on you and what you need to do, but keep fucking, keep living life. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life, because what I don't want you, because K-Zag, and I'm about to bite off of you now, but what you don't want to do is have what they call a midlife crisis.
Right.
And what that is that somebody that fucked off their life, and then they feel that, oh shit, I'm gonna die one day. I'm almost on the other side of the mountain. I'm about to start going down the mountain. I'm not no more going up. So then they're gonna freak the fuck out. What I'm saying is, don't get married because a bitch wants you to get married. Don't let a woman force you into marriage. Don't live with the fucking woman. And damn near don't even really be in a relationship until you're ready to start that journey towards relationship marriage. But for right now, just remember, dick and bubble gum. You ain't got no more bubble gum, and you just go out there and go forth and goeth to fucketh, son.
Right. Yep.
Right. I'm really glad I found you guys, because on YouTube it's easy to get caught up with the fakes and the frauds, right? And at first I ran into a different particular dating coach whose name I'm not going to mention, but only because his name is what kind of came up first just when I started out. And I just got into a lot of bad situations with women. I was playing games and they were playing with me, and nothing good came out of that situation. So I'm really glad I found you to really unlock my manhood, because those other coaches are talking about women and just bitching about them. But it's not about them, it's about me. And I kind of understand that now.
Facts. See, welcome to the real shits. You feel what I'm saying?
Good job. Yes, sir, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give you a dad real quick. Let me give you a dad before we answer the next call.
No, Dad got hoes. Shit.
All right, good job, man. We'll throw you back in, dog. Let's break it. Area code 860. What's up?
Condoms are mad cheap.
Exactly.
Yo, Steve, what's up, brother? It's Unplugged Fit, Myron Gaines from Unplugged Fitness, man. How y'all doing tonight?
What up, bro?
What up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Hey, I just want to, first and foremost, I want to say, everybody join the Bad Boy membership. If you haven't, and you're a fucking cheapskate, which a lot of you guys on stream are, I'm not going to call you out. At least donate to the goddamn show. I just donated, guys, because I'm listening to this shit. And as a seasoned womanizer in Miami, I'm still fucking supporting because this shit is awesome. They're giving you guys excellent fucking games. So donate to the goddamn show.
Thanks,
the
bro.
thing I wanted to say was the problem why guys self-improve. It's not that the self-improvement isn't helping you guys. You know, of course, you guys want to make excuses. The problem is you guys don't self-improve for the correct reasons. And what I mean by that is that a lot of guys self-improve solely to get girls. And let's use fitness for an example. Oh, I want to get in the gym and get girls. Well, guess what, guys? Going to the gym, busting your ass, getting in shape, losing fat, building muscle, all this shit takes a lot of discipline. And guess what? The discipline that it requires cannot be sustained solely from female validation. Because the problem is female validation, just like with everything in female nature, is feeble, flaky, and inconsistent. So if you rely on your validation to come from the success, to come from what you've done on the self-improvement side, you're going to take a L every time. You should be self-improving for yourself. And a byproduct of you improving for yourself, because you're able to sustain it because it's for you, will be the women will come. So you guys are putting the cart before the horse. And that's why you have all these black pill losers and fucking guys that say self-improvement doesn't work, because they don't want to do the work, because the reason they're doing the work is the fucking problem. That's why these guys are not getting the girl they want and blaming self-improvement. So that's all I want to say, man. Donate to the fucking show, guys. These guys are giving you free game. Don't be fucking cheapskates.
Can you post that right there, Lucario? What he said? Can you post that, please, on there? Can you please post that? Can you post that, please? Please scroll up and find that, and please post that, please. Please.
Wait, which one is it?
It's the guy. Hey, the guy. Hey, buddy. Oh, we want you to call in. Give us your area code. We're gonna move you up to the front of the line.
The guy.
Wait, who posted what?
His name is the guy.
The guy. Hold on.
The guy. Scroll up. It's right by above Alfie.
Hold on. Let me see.
At
Did I miss him?
1:16 a.m. What? Please post that.
Did I miss him? Hold on. Where's he at?
Above that one to the next one.
Steven damn phony. Oh.
Hey, you're right. Hey, the guy. I just started today. Today was my first day, and Miles and Mr. Lucario and Kay Zagan were nice enough after a donation of $500 a piece to put me on the show. So
right.
I don't know anything, man. You're absolutely right. I have no idea how to get women. I don't know how to talk to women. I don't know how to spit flavor. I don't even, what the fuck is flavor? Look, I am a zebra towel. Okay, that's I'm a grass-eating lion, and I don't know how to get women. But can you please call the fuck into the show? Because Lucario said it best. If you got a problem, motherfucker, call into the show.
Right, exactly.
We'll move you up. Just tell us the number. We'll move you up. Come on.
He ain't gonna call in. He ain't gonna call in.
He ain't gonna call the fuck in.
And shout out to Afi Kingdom too. Shout out to Afi Kingdom.
Shout out to my dude Afi. Shout out to him. All right, so Dan, what time is it? Fucking 2:20. We'll do one more call, and we gotta get the hell out of here.
We got 4 in the queue.
All right, let's do these. Let's do these last 4. That's it. Real quick.
So we got 832.
I was like, fuck this shit. He about to go to
78, then 861-825.
Now we doing one more. That's it. We doing one more. Fuck it.
Well, okay, well, I'm
here in Texas, it's 1:30.
Okay, it's 1:30 here, so we good.
Oh, that's why y'all niggas.
It's 2:30 nigga over here.
You know you came down here, man.
I forgot about that shit.
So we got. I'll let y'all choose. We got 321. 312. There's 678. Then there's 861-825-86.
No, do it 312. Do 312.
All right,
that's the last call. We gonna head about it.
All right, 312. What's your question, sir?
Hey, what's good? It's Dom. What's good, Unc? What's good, Miles? What's good, King Zach and Sup Lucario? Shout out, Aki. Shout out, Byron. Y'all speaking facts, but shit, I'm on my way home. Just seeing y'all doing the live stream. I was watching your boy Donovan Sharp channel, Lucario, the other day. Talking about online dating, and basically him and some dude named the Joker. They were talking about how online dating game is useless now, because it gives females validation, and it's only for the top % of male guys, and females only use that for validation, so it's not worth using. I want to know y'all guys' thoughts on that.
All right, who'd like to go first?
Well, it's like anything else. It's like anything else. It's gonna be useless if you don't know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. So if you know how to use it, and you're the type of guy who can get women off it, then it's going to be useful to you. If you're the type of guy who ain't got no game and who can't use it and don't know how to use it, then of course it's going to be useless to you. So it all depends on the guy using the thing. Because if it was useless, they wouldn't be making no money. They would be obsolete. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're making money somehow, because if no dude just getting no action off that shit or no play, the shit would tank in a week. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all guys can go ahead, exactly.
Okay, y'all got it. Yeah.
Miles, you want it?
No, I mean the thing with online dating. I mean, it's like what we were talking about before with the way society's going. You know, because one huge thing about online dating is that it really does give women who are otherwise of a lower quality the illusion that they're higher quality, simply because guys are in there giving them messages and stuff all the time and matching with them all the time, when little do they know is that we fucking swipe right on every fucking thing.
Right.
Like that's what real niggas do to increase the chances of matching, so then I can choose out of the bitches that I match with which ones I actually want to talk to. You understand?
Right.
But because I'm matching them, because I'm, a lot of them got a lot of messages from a lot of different simp ass dudes who don't know better, they think that they're at a higher value than they are. So there's a lot of stuff that's like affecting the minds of the chicks on these dating sites that kind of, for certain guys who can't deal with another thing, you know what I'm saying? Because they already can't deal with the average female nature situation. So it's like maybe they feel like that one extra thing is fucking up the whole game. So it's like, they may not want to deal with it. So they might end up calling it, saying that it's no use. But I mean, as a man, it's your job to adapt and deal with different situations.
Yes.
You understand? So if the only time you have is time to swipe, like, then you gotta use it, bro. You gotta adapt to the situation. You have to that's what I'm saying. You have to adapt. That's it. Like, you gotta realize what's going on. That's why with me, I still use dating apps, but I'm firm with these hoes. Like much firmer than any. I mean, I'm firm with all my bitches, period. But these chicks, the cooperation gotta be from the fucking door. Like, like zero tolerance whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But I still get bitches off of online, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this, and this is what I hate. See, dudes who wasn't getting no pussy before online dating is the niggas that got the most complaints. Because what they fail to understand is that online dating has increased your dating pool. That's what the fuck it has done. Okay, and so you got access to more bitches. So imagine this, Carl. Imagine this. Imagine you live in another state and you match with a bitch that lives, like, I live in Texas. Okay, I matched with a bitch that live in New Orleans, was about 9 hours away. Okay, Louisiana. Okay, now I ain't driving 9 hours to see that bitch. Ain't gonna happen. But what if she tell me she's a flight stewardess or a flight attendant, and she comes to San Antonio twice a month, and then they put her in a hotel overnight? Now I got a bitch I can go fuck. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's there. And also from a female's perspective, this is just my personal opinion. Online dating, outside of the attention that they covet, it's menu dating. You know what I'm saying? Meaning this. That's why they're picky. One of the biggest things they're picky about is the guy's height. They always ask the guy, what's your height? You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it like this, in real life, women can only choose from the guys that approach them. You know what I'm saying? Because women don't approach men. So they can only choose. So even if they covet dudes at 6 foot plus, they can only choose from the guys that approach them. So if 90% of the guys that approach them are under 6 feet, they're going to be fucking dudes under 6 feet. But when they go online, now they can pick niggas that's over 6 feet and give the attention to them. So for women, it's menu dating. But for men, well, both men and women, bro, it increased your dating pool. See, dudes who are pussies and some whiners, they don't understand that there's a benefit to online dating. And that's why they don't take advantage of it. All they do is complain about all they want is attention. You got to be in top 20% of dudes. And they're like, motherfucker, you can win. If you have the game, you can win too.
There are two things I want to tell you, young man, when it comes to online dating. Okay, the number one thing that you have to understand, like K Zagin is saying, that you have access to women all over the world. Number one, okay. Right. But what a lot of guys don't understand when it comes to online is this: they try to separate approaching a woman face to face and think that texting or being online is different. Remember, the thought comes from the mind first. So either you're going to speak it, you're going to type it, you're going to do voice message. It's all coming from the same place. So I'm not saying about the guys who say what you're saying. I'm saying guys that's telling you like that. Then what they're saying is that you're fake then, because if you're thinking a thought, that means you should be able to type that thought or speak that thought in front of a woman. So being face to face and online is no different, because let me tell you, these women are giving up the pussy online. Man, it's amazing fast. But let me give you something real quick.
Fallen leaves, nigga.
Yeah, I did a show the other night, and I showed you guys. I put 4 memes in a group, and I had over 1,300 likes, emojis, and comments. And I just said, if I took 1,000 from the likes and 1,000 from the comments, right? They gave me 1,100 motherfuckers I could talk to. You wanna know why? Because when a woman likes your post or a woman comments on your post, at that point in time, she's thinking about you. This is a fucking fact. When a woman, and I'll say it again, when a woman likes your post or she makes a comment on something you're saying, at that moment, she's thinking about you. Now, K Zagin, motherfucking Miles, and then Lucario allegedly, if they get that hit, they gonna go ahead and bite her neck, because they see opportunity where you guys don't, because y'all have fear, y'all have no sense of self, and y'all are full of excuses. And then when she goes on your Facebook page, where's the excitement of your life if all you're doing, because women do their homework, guys. You look at your page, women ain't shit. Fuck these females. Right. Government this and feminism that, and the wall hit that bitch, and single mothers this. Why would she want to give you the pussy if you acted like a pussy?
Right. That's facts.
Good.
That's facts. I agree with y'all, because like I ain't gonna lie, I just started this online shit when the COVID shit started. You know, I called in a couple times, but I'm listening to Donovan Sharp, because I just like, fuck it, you know, let me listen and see what he's talking about. And I'm like, what the fuck? They really are thinking that this shit don't work. And like, at first, like I said, I thought it didn't work, but like I've been hitting hoes off that bitch real easy. Like y'all said, it's gonna take a couple hundred, whatever you gotta do for shit. These hoes I never had access to, so I totally agree with y'all. But I got one more quick question, and I'm gonna let y'all get off. Like I said, I've been messing with these hoes. I'm talked to a couple hoes like a couple weeks ago, damn near a month ago, and shit, the state just opened up, so I'm trying to see these hoes. I was just wanting to know, like, what's a good method of contacting them? Should I text them or just call these hoes?
Wait.
Because I ain't talked to them in like 2 weeks. I ain't talked to them like 4 weeks or 5 weeks. So I don't want to be like, who? You know how hoes be like, who is this and this and that? And I don't got time for none of that shit.
Well, let me say this. And let me pick it back off of Steve. And I wholeheartedly agree with Steve said. How the way you are in person with women, like how you interact with them in person, is going to be congruent to the way you talk on the phone with them, to the way you text them, to the way you message them. So if you're verbally bold and direct in person, it's going to translate normally throughout all that shit. But if you're indirect, okay, you're going to be indirect all the way too. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about calling these chicks, you should have already established a situation where you know if that woman wants to fuck with you on some sex shit. You should already know that.
Miles, do you want to go or shall I?
No, go ahead.
Sir, right here. Look at this right here. Let me show you this up close real quick. All right, look at that right there. You see what I'm showing you? It's called the tap game, okay? And what the tap game is, is you take your card. Watch, I take the card. Oh wait, you go blow me up again. I'm gonna show y'all motherfuckers. Y'all can't, let me shrink that shit real quick so y'all can see this cake ass shit. All right, now y'all get it's kind of in the thing, but let me show y'all again. You take your card, you tap her phone. You tap her phone, and all your information automatically drops on her phone. She has your Facebook, your Instagram, all your information right there with a simple tap. Let the bitch call you, man. Stop running behind these bitches. Always have her call you because you're the opportunity and not the option. And strike where the iron's hot, because let me tell you something. These women are getting hit on by tons of guys every day. And she's going to forget about you. Hey, look, small window, because if she's got a choice between you, K-Zag, and Miles or Lucario, you know, I'm the bad boy of the dating game, bitch. I'm going to bite your neck and take you up the tree with my boy Miles while he smash you. She ain't going to fuck with you when you sit there. Well, I think I'll wait for another 3 more days and 12 hours and 36 minutes. Yeah. Come on, man.
Facts.
No, I agree. It's just like the state was closed and shit, and I just wanted to wait. You know what I'm saying? And I was fucking the hoes I was already fucking, and now it's like shit. Now like I'm finna get a haircut for the first time in like 5 months and shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to see these hoes now, and I ain't talked to them like I said in like 3 weeks.
Sir,
so many hoes. I was FaceTiming these hoes every day.
Sir,
and I was like, I'm gonna call you when it's over with.
Sir, do you grill?
Yeah.
You do grill. Okay. Well, tell me the process. Do you just take the meat and just throw that shit on the grill? Or do you marinate the meat?
No, you let that shit, you marinate that shit.
Then what the fuck?
But I ain't want to get these hoes attention. I understand.
Okay. Sir. Okay, listen. Let me tell you about thirst. You always use that shit as an excuse. Thirst is when if you put a woman above yourself, anything you say is gonna come off thirsty. But when you are about yourself, like Uncle Miles, Uncle Lucario, Uncle K-Zaggin, it's not thirsty what you say because they standing on a motherfucking square. Stop worrying about these women like, well, I can't say what I want to say because I'm gonna be thirsty. Motherfucker, you worried about the bitch. Meaning that you already worshipped her, meaning that you are thirsty because you worried about what the bitch think, man. Come on, man.
Real talk.
Shit.
Real fucking talk. That's
so I'm gonna just call these hoes. If they remember me, they remember me. If not, shit, fuck them.
That's what it is. It don't even matter.
Exactly what it is.
It don't even matter. Exactly. That's it. Just hit them up. You like come through. They ain't trying to make it happen. You just keep the shit pushing. That's it.
But better yet, you just need to get that new bitches, sir.
That too.
Yeah.
Or if he would have handled business, they would remember him. And they'd be calling him. He wouldn't have to be calling him.
My dick, but it was like, nah, G, like I'm gonna wait like 2 weeks because like it was just like nah, it was just too many hoes I was fucking and they ass.
Call her.
It was just like it was just too much going on. Like, nah, only like 2-3 weeks. You feel me?
Call her real quick. How long has it been since you talked to them bitches? How long?
Shit, like a couple been like 2 weeks, but a couple been like a month. I ain't gonna lie, it's been like a month.
They haven't called you.
Hoes called me like I want to say like a week ago, but shit, I was doing something, so I ain't never get back to that bitch.
And they haven't called you.
Yeah, one called me for sure,
And then the other one definitely called me. I talked to her for a little while, but I told her come on.
No, man.
Didn't he just say that he ain't talked to them in like 2 weeks? Or 3 weeks?
saying.
Bro.
So wait, which one is it? You ain't talked to them for 3 weeks, or they called you? Which one happened?
Your ass said, "Hey, you mess with these hoes, you get on FaceTime, you talk to them, be like, look, when this shit down, I'ma holler at you." The shit didn't, like I said,
But it don't matter. It's not about you calling them. Did they reach out to you?
The bars open.
Did they reach out to you?
We're saying, did they holler at you? Did they holler at you?
Nope.
Shit,
They're
like
not
I said,
interested.
bro, they're
Not interested. They're not interested.
They don't want you. Dog, let me tell you something about women. Women make emotional investments, and you want to know why? I gotta use these motherfuckers again. I gotta use Zach and Miles and Lucario again. Why they get the hit backs? Why they get the good morning text? What you doing? How you doing? Photo. Can I see you? I miss you. I'm thinking about you. Photo. Pussy shot video. Titty shot video. Can we talk today? You want to know why they get that shit? Because when the women pull back the curtain, they don't see anything behind the curtain. So they realize that what they see is what they get. But with you, young man, they pull that curtain back and they see a little elf motherfucker pressing buttons behind the curtain trying to be the wizard, man. You can't fake this shit with these women because they ain't stupid.
The moral of the story is, if the bitch was
that's all I want to know.
You wouldn't have to call them.
Exactly.
That's the moral of the story. That's the moral of the story, bro.
Your phone should be blowing up. You should wake up every morning and be like, damn, these motherfuckers, will they leave me the fuck alone?
If a bitch ain't called you in 30 days, nigga, she ain't thinking about you, bro.
Right. Facts. Real talk. Real talk.
I knew it. Like I said, man, like, shit, if I knew I wasn't finna see them hoes no time soon, I was like, fucking, like, shit. I mean, eventually, I did tell the bitch, like, I'm like, shit, if you think about me, call me, shit.
Hey, 312, where can I buy one? Because Christmas is coming up and I want to get Miles, K-Zaggin, and Lucario one. Where can I get one, and how much? What colors do they come in? Because I want to buy them excuse fairies, because that's all I'm hearing from you motherfuckers. How much do they cost? Because I want to get them for Christmas. Where can I buy an excuse fairy? Where can I get?
Shit, I think you could get them from the white people that be racist, that be making excuses.
No, you are the one.
I don't know what the fuck you getting it from.
You making the excuses. You making excuses.
Bro, hold on real quick. Caller, there is a video online of two homeless people fucking. Two homeless people in the middle of the street doing the broad day. No, seriously. I gotta look for it on Facebook. I can post it. And I'm telling you that story is because when motherfuckers want to fuck bad enough, they make it they motherfucking business to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, there's here in San Antonio, there's video of the motherfuckers downtown have to get out from a bar fucking behind cars. And the motherfucker got a bitch bent over doggy style fucking behind a car. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when a bitch wants some dick, she gonna get some dick. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? So if it's been 30 days and the chick ain't hollering at you, she's hollering at somebody else for their dick. She just don't want your dick. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Real talk. Real talk. All right, you got
it, man. Y'all funny, man. I appreciate it, man.
We're being serious, though.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Hey,
all right, people. It's about the time.
312, you there, dog?
I'm like about to fall asleep on this fucking live stream, nigga.
I think Ricardo said we ending this shit now.
We ending this shit now. It's over.
It's a done data.
It's over. So listen, guys. Make sure that you click the link below. Make sure that you register for the seminar. Make sure you go to MrLucario.com to get the book, How to Have Sex 2 Minutes a Day. Go to MrLucario.com to register for the seminar. Make sure you guys go to BadBoyMembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. So Steve, K-Zaggin, shout out all the other stuff that you guys got going on. Let these cats know.
Okay, Steve, you want to go first? Or want me to go first?
Oh, you go first, man. Yeah.
All right, so real quick. All right, KZagin20, simple enough. YouTube, KZAGGIN20. Okay, on Facebook, it's Kerry KZagin. Just hit me up. I got the Patreon going. So y'all cheap motherfuckers, go ahead and take a look at the Patreon, take a look at the tier, see the value I offer, and hop on that shit. That's all I got.
Oh yeah, hey guys, the Man Mindset. Like I say, I'm a broken record. Go to themanmindset.com. I bring the women to you. Y'all say y'all want pussy. I got women on the dating chat line right now that are playing with their pussy and they looking for someone to talk shit to them. So if y'all really about that life, go to themanmindset.com. Free, the chat line's there. Get on that shit.
Facts. Yeah. All right, y'all be safe. Oh yeah, Miles, let them know about all the other good shit.
Yeah, Miles Cunningham on YouTube and Miles in the Game on Instagram. So check me out. Yep.
All right, people. So guys, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man, for this late. You feel what I'm saying? And the 2:45 in the morning on the East Coast. I know it's a quarter
here.
It's 2:45 for y'all niggas.
hey, go to the car when you came down here, motherfucker. Y'all were chilling the fuck with the time zone. You wasn't bitching then, man.
I know, right? For real.
Chilling.
That's because niggas was smashing 2 African bitches.
Right, exactly. For real. Houston got some things out there that be cooperating.
Yes,
so,
sir.
I can't even lie. So y'all need to get down to Houston, man.
Don't let these motherfuckers fool you. They were living like kings up in that motherfucker. God, they were living like the royal family and shit. They had a whole floor of like pool tables and shit.
I know, right? That shit was crazy.
They were doing it, man.
That shit was crazy. But yeah, guys. So y'all have a good night. We will see y'all next time. All right, we out of here. Peace.
Peace.
All right, let me end this.